Hello and welcome everybody to the first ever, we'll call this episode 0 of D&Dino. We are Hack The Dino's Dungeons and Dragons tabletop role-playing type show. Today we're doing a bit of a warm-up because some of the boys here have never played D&D or any sort of tabletop role-playing game before.
Or not for a long time.
Or since, high school maybe?
Let's call it 20-something years.
I played once ages ago with a whole bunch of people who didn't know what they were doing, so it was a bit shiboddle.
I've never played it before in my entire life.
1995.
That is before I was born. So...
Do I have a shut up spell?
Yeah, I think it's when you throw one of the dice at me.
You may want to reset the chat. Kind of thing.
Refresh that.
Yeah, kind of thing somehow because I just did it.
Where have you got that set up in there?
I have that just set up in Restream. I should have done this before we were live on it.
Danny boy, silly boy. Let's go in here. Restream chat. Let's just go filters. And not filters.
Just double click on it.
We're doing it live, folks. That's why this is just the new one.
Floppy and I will entertain you while they're doing that. I say, Mr. Floppy.
Yuck, yuck, yuck. I don't know. Whoop, whoop. I don't know where you're going.
No, you say, I say, Mr. Ben.
I say, Mr. Ben.
That should probably
Did you hear about that Bronwyn Bishop?
I'm going to test it out.
Oh, what
Yo,
a
yo.
foxy little minx.
No, you're supposed to say, I didn't, Mr. Benjamin.
I didn't, Mr. Benjamin.
All right,
Okay.
so
Chat's not working.
it's not working. Are you serious?
It's good they can't tell us how bad we are.
All right, so we are going to be doing some D&D. We're going to do some normal, basic-ass D&D, 5th edition, mainly just because that's the easiest thing in the world to do, and the old ones are uber complicated. We are going to be doing a Cyberpunk campaign with the new release of Cyberpunk 2077 coming out soon. So the boys are very excited for that, but we wanted to warm up first with a very light, easy game. We're going to be using the Dungeons & Dragons starter set from the Stranger Things box that they released.
We all love a strange box.
Last year, 2 years ago, maybe? These boys are going to be adventuring possibly into the Upside Down, which is great fun. You guys have each picked your characters. Would you like to share with everyone
Floppy, do you want to start?
Okay.
what your characters are?
I am a bard, level 3, an entertainer. So I'm a hill dwarf race. My name is Aussie of the Born.
Aussie of the Born.
Yep.
Aussie?
No, Aussie.
Oh, I thought it was Aussie.
No,
Like Ozzy Osbourne.
That would be like infringement on copyright or something like that.
Fair
Probably.
enough.
I'm Aussie of the Born. I'm not sure what else to say about my guy yet.
Nah?
I can sing some cool shit and persuade people with charisma. Sup? How you doing?
Clearly.
Yeah, see what happens.
All right, I am a level 3 ranger. I'm half orc. For some reason, super strong, super good with weapons, +1 wisdom, 0 intelligence. So that's...
Reflects your normalness.
And my name is Chippendale Riku. That's right, I'm Chippendale Riku Ranger.
Goddamn.
You could probably fix that, Braden, in if you just go into Restream and open the chat again and grab the
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do.
what
What are you, Dan?
My name is Gern Garso, which I got off of this gigantic mug. There's this writing here that says Garso Gern, but I did it around the other way. I don't know what it means. I'm a wizard. A half-elf wizard. I'm neutral good. Got a whole bunch of spells. Don't know how to use them.
We got heaps of spells for Danny Boy over
I've
there.
got so many spells. I'm like a spell bloody vending machine here.
Do you want to see if the chat works now, Dan?
Yeah, I could do that.
See how we go.
Yes,
there we
it
go. We are cooking with gas.
I wrote yes.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Oh, maybe I've only got it set up for Twitch.
I think you do. Doesn't matter. Let's go.
It should be fine.
It's a test stream.
It's
Doesn't
fine
matter.
no matter what.
It's true.
All right, so, boys, are you ready for knowing where you are in the wonderful world of Dungeons & Dragons?
Sure.
Possibly.
Hit us.
All right, so, you guys have been summoned by Sir Tristan He's the ruler of a small domain in a lonely stretch of mountains, but a terrible monster called the Thessal Hydra has been attacking his realm. It's a strange and dreadful creature with 8 heads, and it surrounds a large circular mouth rimmed with jagged teeth.
Are all those heads different colours? Like,
Like a big, like, flower, like, rainbow daffodil.
Or just like the Three Stooges,
different
just different
races.
people.
Yeah.
Like Ghidorah.
Yeah, imagine Ghidorah mixed with the Demogorgon.
Ghidorah is the
It's got a-
three-headed
it's-
gold
it's a-
dragon from Godzilla.
so it's a dragon with flowers for a face.
Yeah, that works.
Sounds terrifying.
Its maw drips with acid, and its tail ends in a pair of sharp pincers. So it's kind of like a scorpion as well. And Tristan is he's called you guys over, and he wants you guys to get rid of this thing because it fucking sucks.
Right.
The monster.
Yeah,
Who's Tristan?
he's the ruler of this land.
Oh, he's like the king.
Yeah, we'll call him a king. We'll call him a king of this little area. So you guys are in Tristan's throne room. He's gathered you all. You've met him before. He's like sponsored a couple of your like adventures as a party.
So we know each other?
Yeah, you
We're
guys all know
familiar?
each other.
Okay, so do we regularly hang out together, or do we just come together when, like the Avengers?
It's like a every fortnight type deal.
Do we have to be nice to him? As in, like, royal talk?
I mean, he's a pretty chill royal. He won't be offended if you use some flamboyant
Doesn't
language.
like hoods inside though,
I need
Dan.
to get my wizardness on.
There we go. There's
All right.
Spoopy Dan.
All right.
So he's a pretty good dude. Like, you can trust him. Like, he's not too bad. And
Tristan, eh?
You're right, Tristan.
Oh shit.
oh, yes. Yeah, so, fellas, do you think you'll actually be okay to deal with this Thessal Hydra, this haggardous beast?
How many
And-
heads did you say
wait.
I had, Tristan?
8.
Nah.
As a person who doesn't play
What,
D&D,
7 would have been
do we have to
better?
say-
Yeah,
do we have to
7. I
say-
can handle 7.
Okay, well, if you want to imagine that one of them isn't there... Well, actually, no, you could make it 7. And then I'd prefer if you could
mate,
make it 6.
don't
and
listen
then
to the
5,
pod, mate.
and-
He's a bit of a wimp.
He's a bit of a dick.
Don't worry about it.
not gonna
I'll
lie.
take care of him. No worries.
I have a strength
What's
of
that?
-1.
8 heads, no worries, mate.
Look-
I'll chop off those 8 heads, have them back here for dinner.
See, I had a good feeling about you lads because, you've done some good jobs, odds and ends for me. You know what? I'm really pissed off. All my soldiers here, who I won't lie, they're not the top of the crop.
They're a bit shit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, well, and then one of the guys from like the back of the hole is like, "Hey, fuck you."
Hey, who said that? Oi! I will take you outside and twat you right in the face, mate.
Oh,
you
what?
just calm down, all
I
right?
bet this thing's gonna have 9 heads once you're done with
As
it.
a half-elf wizard.
Yeah, well, I'll take your bloody head, mate. I'm not talking about the thinker one either. Just back off. Bloody troglodyte.
What was that, Dan? Oh, you eating?
Nothing.
Okay, that's fine. I thought you were gonna come in with something.
I was.
So yeah, Tristan's like, all of his soldiers couldn't barely even fight it off. Like, they lost some in a small fight with it on the outskirts of town, and it ran away. And they tried to follow along in its tracks and chase after it, but they ended up with nothing.
So instead of using skilled soldiers, you just got 3 dudes that you know.
Yeah, freelancing's pretty popular in this
Or
economy.
expendable, I guess.
Yeah, it's not only about, losing manpower within the royalty, but also like, jobs, like permanent jobs in this day
What
and
do we
age.
get for killing this wizard?
Not great.
This dragon for you?
So that is actually a main part that we're going to get to here. So
Yeah, what might also be
I
good.
can't do this.
If Gurn doesn't eat near the goddamn fucking microphone, that might be good as well. This isn't an ASMR podcast.
A what?
ASMR cast.
Look, Chippendale. Sick of your shit.
You're alright, old man Gandalf. Whatever.
I'm not old. I'm a half-elf wizard. Look at me.
All right,
You
so
are very young, you're young looking.
I'm a young wizard. I was a prodigy in my
You know what? I
in my
understand
village.
why he's asked this. We're standing here in the face of possible death. You're just casually eating some tomatoes, man. That dude should be freaking...
I picked these tomatoes
Afraid.
on the way here from a village. A young maiden gave them to me, and I thought
bet
if I
she did.
didn't eat them, it would be an insult to her family and her lineage.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just
Can we fight yet?
No.
we are fighting.
so
It's like my
No,
it's like my home life.
This
In
is
terms
your
of-
fighting. This is my fighting. I've got my bloody longsword here. I'll take it out and shove it right up the jacksie.
in
Talking about
terms
your
of
penis?
payment,
Sure.
we're looking at 100 gold pieces each.
100.
Oh, what sort of
Plus-
economy are we in? Is that good?
Yeah, is that good?
That's-
is that a fortune?
In this economy, that's excellent.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Past jobs you guys have done, not for Sir Tristan before, but past just normal jobs, odds and ends you've been doing around town, will maybe net you like 10 silver.
That's good because apparently I have no money
Yeah, so
as a person.
you're in need. You're in
I'm
need.
in need. So, Tristan, thanks, bro. Thanks
That's
for looking
all
up and
good.
doing
All right,
it.
Tristan.
Thanks, Tristan. So,
Oh, you got that
Just
frog out of your
normal.
throat. That's good.
That's good. Yeah, I like that.
not too bad. He's back.
Far out.
Tristan, well, what do we do then? Well,
So what
long
I'm
we
gonna
got?
need you to do, I'm gonna add a little bit of a bonus in because you guys have done some good work for me before. You know,
Thank you.
You guys cleared out that lake from all that trash that those nearby goblin camps had thrown into
Yeah,
it.
no, we did a great litter save the
Yeah,
planet
you
day.
held that great charity bowl.
We fucked up their merman.
Yeah.
Um,
Build a nice jetty.
So not only am I going to offer you 100 gold each upon completion of this, for every head of the Thessal Hydra that you bring back, you get an extra 25 gold.
Ooh, I tell you what, I see
Yeah.
25
Does
gold.
that mean though if we kill it and we just hack off all of its heads? How many heads does it have?
8.
Hey,
We get like 400 bucks. No, how much is that?
400 gold.
200 bucks.
400. 200. 400.
Can anyone do
Nah.
that? It's 25.
So
I
Tristan-
thought I was the one with zero intelligence.
So Tristan looks to like
have the
his
both.
like counselor next to him, and he's like, I don't know. But yeah, so
Well, you have no faith in us performing our task.
so Sir Tristan, he lets you guys know that the closest they've like seen to where this thing hides out is they followed a small set of tracks and like some like remains of some like local fauna. Is fauna the animal?
Yes.
Yes, because flora is plants.
Flora. There you go.
So,
So they followed some like
And-
remains to this cavern, I believe. It's called the Troglodyte Caverns. Yes, I did drop a dice.
Right, now we got digital dice.
I know we
Reset
do.
them.
So yeah, actually, that's a good idea. So this little thing over here, let's just pull this back over. Whoop. Perfect.
So where are we headed? Troglodyte caverns.
The Troglodyte Caverns. So you'll have to head down the road. It's about like 5 k's, and then just a little bit off the beaten path. It's fine.
Taxi?
Uber?
Mate,
Uber?
what is this through some forest?
Can't keep doing him with that.
Yeah. So the caverns, entrance to the caverns, and everything is all through some forest and everything.
Wait, chaps. I'm pretty good in these old forests. Maybe I can do a bit of a search and see if there's any like supplies or stuff.
Have we left the castle?
No, so you guys are about to leave.
So yeah,
Nice
when
planning,
we,
though. Nice planning. I
when
like
we
that.
get there, I'm just trying to.
Plan
Plan ahead.
That's why you've
Yeah,
got
man.
so much intelligence, mate.
I've got a lot of wisdom, all right. And the wise person once said, "Shut the fuck up."
All right. I do have one last treat for you guys as well before you go.
Is it cheese?
Is it a bowl of cheese?
Oh, you can have some if you want.
I've already
And then
had
like
one.
a little like servant guard like comes over with like a real like tiny bowl of cheese, and he's very Peter Pettigrew from Harry Potter.
I
like.
hold a sword to his throat and go, "Oi, I'm lactose intolerant."
He offers it. He like shakes and then like offers it to the other two instead,
I offer all the money I have to that guard for all his cheese.
which is
Zero.
None. Cool.
I'll have a piece.
Perfect. And then so Tristan's
Delicious,
like, all
thank
right, one last treat is I have this family heirloom that I swear to God, if you guys don't bring back, I'm going to be so pissed.
Wait,
And why give it to us?
Yeah,
Because it was going to help you.
Do you
I'm
have
down with
confidence as a king that we will pull off this task? Do you actually think we're going to do it? Or have you just got to sit on some lark?
I legitimately think you guys can do it, but I also know that you guys are going to tell the best story
Hang on,
afterwards.
just before we do, because I've got wisdom and stuff. Can I cast a perception?
Yeah,
thingy on
so when you're wanting to know what someone's doing, that'll be an insight.
All right.
So we'll get you to roll a d20, which is this bad boy over here. So that ended being a 3. What's your plus insight?
Plus insight
On your
is I can't find it.
It'll be on this one.
It's in the alphabetical.
Oh right, sorry. Insight plus 3.
So you got a 6.
6.
Yeah,
Six.
Tristan's a top bloke. Like, you know what?
Trustworthy?
Yeah, that's kind of like, you know what?
He's named Tristan.
He's done some good shit for you before. Like, he,
Gave his cheese.
yeah, he got you good seats to like when a local like
Oh, the
bard
local
came down.
jousting?
Yeah, the jousting tournament.
that was
he
good.
got you
You got-
courtside.
You got those. You also got us those front seats at that drawn quartering the other day.
That was
fun.
amazing.
That was
funny.
fun, actually.
That was
Yeah,
Remember
that
when
was
that
good. Yeah,
guy
that was good.
popped?
Yeah.
And
Did
then
you hear his joints pop? That was unreal.
It was good because I fired at the same time and it covered it up.
But then they just finished straight after that, and that was it. So one of the guards, he comes down from the side, and he's holding it's a big bit of material over the top of what is clearly a gigantic sword.
I'll take that one.
All right, so he hands it off to
Wait,
you.
what? Was that a gift?
A giant sword.
Yeah, it's
Are you
gonna-
going to have it, or are you going to give it to the
gonna
guy who
help
knows
you
how to
with
use
your
it?
journey.
Oh, no, I was just saying. That was yeah, you can have it.
Would you say it was possibly a master?
Give it to Chippy.
I would say it's a great sword.
Or great sword?
A great sword.
Yeah, all right.
It's
You want
not only is it a great
What's your
sword,
result like?
it's also a great sword.
It is an actual great sword.
Yeah.
You should write things out. Check it out.
So Tristan tells you this thing. If
Check it out. Yeah, we'll just see if there's any magic to it.
Ben,
Can I-
if you
can
want
I-
to write
can
this
I-
down,
Can I have a closer look at this sword?
yeah, give it a sus.
Yeah, give it a sus.
So I'm gonna let you know here. This great sword, it's made of a like really deep, like dark black
Foam.
metal foam. It's a pull sword, you know.
Black
For a bit
metal.
of fun in the
Black
summer.
metal.
It's a noodle. Full
Full
noodle.
noodle.
Black metal. It might be a space sword. It might be
Sick.
made from a meteorite.
It could be
Darksaber.
it could be from Sweden. It's like a black metal sword. It's like
All right, so normally it works just as a normal +1 greatsword. So on a normal greatsword damage, which I'll find in the rulebook in a second, it deals an extra +1.
Right.
But when it's used against a Thessal Hydra, as has been told in Legends of Lore and Yore and all those fun
Yeah,
words
Four letter
before,
words.
it actually works as a +3 greatsword.
Nice.
it's handy that you had that. We should have given that to your soldiers when they were trying to kill it.
Very
Well, no,
good.
because the soldiers don't have +5 strength, motherfucker!
I had they had +10.
Not
Talk
only
to it.
is it used as a bonus against the Thessal Hydra, but the second you enter the Upside Down, or the Underdark, however D&D wants to put it, in this Stranger Things type deal, it works as a +4 greatsword.
Ooh.
So even better when you're in
Would
the
that make it a master sword?
So it's,
deep depths. You can think of it as a
so it's
Master
got,
Sword if you want.
It's got the ability to be better depending on where it is.
Yeah, location-wise.
Location.
Location.
Situational, mate.
And with that, he gives you a theoretical tap on the bum, and you guys head off down the road. As you guys are making your way down, you're going to run into some colourful little characters here.
I'm going to make mental note to when I get back to talk to his HR department about the tap on the bum. But
That's
It was a He said it was a
pretty
metaphysical.
fair.
Metaphysical one.
It was a mage hand.
yeah.
This magical little glowy hand.
Like
just
he didn't give you a
appeared.
burning hand in the old bum. Like I can do, because I'm a wizard.
you're a wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, done.
Where's
So
my flying car.
first up, you're walking down the street, and there's a little merchant with a stand on the side of the road.
Yeah, right.
He's like, "Oh, hey, travelers, hello. One apple for each of you."
It's pretty good.
I
Voice.
love an apple. I'm down for an apple. I like a good apple. What kind of apple is it first? Is it
Wait,
pink lady?
why are you giving us an apple?
Hey, I'm just telling you, these apples
Connery?
No, the first one's free.
Sean Connery.
First one's free, I'm telling you.
Okay, so nothing's for free. That's sus. I'd like to detect magic.
Okay, so you
You
can.
and your bloody detecting magic.
I just want to do shit, man.
So
Good
detect
fun.
magic, we'll give you a d20, and we'll throw it.
Why are you throwing a dice?
That is an 8. All right, and then what's your Arcana?
My arcana is +6.
+6.
Yeah!
Jesus. Okay, so with a 14, you can straight up tell that these apples have something like kind of funky going on with them.
Yeah.
They like
throw detect magic? Why
Why would you do it?
But,
But
like-
just eat it and...
it
Well,
doesn't.
I've got wizard senses, so I knew straight away that there was something wrong with it. I just wanted to see if the bard was any good at being a bard.
It doesn't look like it's magic that's going to hurt you. It actually looks like these might actually have some sort of healing properties.
All right, I'm a careful guy.
And it may be worth hanging on to.
Are you trying to ham-fistedly tell us to take the apples?
Well, I mean, you can if you want to.
All right, I'll
have an
I'll
apple.
take an apple. Yeah, I'll go
Where do
with
I
an
write that?
All right, dope. So literally just write as like inventory, 1 times apple, magic apple,
Do we
heal
have it?
apple, funky apple,
Where do I write that?
apple bapple.
How much is it to buy more apples?
2 silver apiece.
How much gold do I have?
money?
How do I tell?
You should have some gold on your little inventory there.
Where does it say? Inventory. I have...
Oh, equipment.
Yeah, and your equipment stuff. Does it not?
I got a dagger.
Oh, it's the numbers in the boxes next to it. So there's.
Oh, I've got 10 gold pieces.
There you go.
I got 15.
I got 5.
Sweet.
So
what
you
else
guys-
you got? What else you got there?
Oh,
merchant.
I mean, these ones are the interesting things. I've also just got some like normal peaches and pears and stuff.
How
How much are they?
I mean, they're like a copper piece each. Like,
I
just,
don't have a copper piece.
Normal,
Give
it's
change
fine.
for some gold.
I mean,
he's like, you can take all of it. It's gold
Closing shop for the day.
in this economy.
can you call the cheapest thing threepence? Because I like that name.
Threepence. I like it.
well, I mean, how many of us have got healing stuff? See, I've got cure wounds as part of my spell. So, do we need a whole heap of this stuff, or can we just?
No, I'm good. I just got my apple. I'm good with my apple, mate.
So we go with one apple. And See
Yeah.
what else we got.
What else
I'm
you
only
got?
wearing cargo pants. I haven't got a backpack yet.
Again, I said I've just got some normal peaches and pears.
Oh, cool. What else you got?
Cabbages.
No,
just
nah.
said
Oh,
peaches
vegetables.
and
No.
pears.
Oh, no. That fucko down the street, he does the vegetables.
Sweet. Let's go check out Fucker.
All right.
Yeah.
Fucko McGavin.
We're going.
So
to
you
Fucker.
guys leave the little fruit
Well, I got an
merchant.
apple. Wait, you just gave us an apple for free. A
Yeah,
magic
hey,
apple.
First one's free.
I got. Since I used detect, do I have to cross that off on one of my first level things?
We'll say it's fine for now because you're not doing anything strenuous at the moment.
Yeah, no, I'm just chilling.
When we get into like dungeon territory,
Can
that's
I put
when
sleep on him and just take all of his shit?
if you want to.
Yeah, well, I mean, what's
I'm-
Tristan gonna do? We can do whatever we want around here because
You do have a black sword.
All right, so
I've
Dan,
got his sword.
I don't
and
want
there's
to. I don't want to do that. I was just saying that's the kind of things I can do. if I
Yeah,
want.
you can 100%
You can do
do.
this stuff out of battle.
Yeah, 100%. You can do all that stuff whenever you want. There is legitimately a archetype of player for D&D called the Murder Hobo. It's where you do not care about anything at all, ever.
That's
you have
definitely
no
Dan.
morals
Is
and
there-
will
are there
happily
people
murder
around,
anyone
like-
and steal their
Are
stuff.
there people or soldiers around that can see us at the moment, or is
Uh,
it just the merchant?
There's like a horse and cart with like a
Well, a horse
farmer and his
obviously is
boy,
not
but
gonna-
like it's way further down the road. Like it doesn't look like
I
they're
might
going to
test
be.
out some of these magic
sort
on
of
this
trouble.
idiot.
no. Wait, what did he do?
Doesn't matter. Well, he's given me an apple for free, and I don't trust that shit. I did take it, but I don't. Now I've got it. I don't
It's a
trust.
good one.
Hang on. If it's got healing properties, you could probably do it to an inch of his life, so he's still got some HP, and then he can eat some apples out the back. So we're free.
I could give him back his apple and let him eat it.
No, he's got more. So you keep your apple, you cast your spells. As long as you don't kill him, he can eat the apple and get back to
But I
health,
don't
and
know.
we're-
I don't know if I. Meanwhile, I feel that we're having this conversation, and he's standing right in front of me.
Yeah, he's just going like, share everything you
I
say.
mean, both of you raised some interesting points.
Well, it would be a good way to see how the apple works.
Do you have a lot of faith in your healing apple that if I hurt you, you can just heal back?
Yes,
Would it still hurt though?
very.
I'm not going to do
You
it.
still feel pain.
Oh, mate, I'm just fucking with you. Sucked in.
Okay.
I'm richer than you.
Thank you.
King knows no Tristan.
Now that because we're so nice, you don't have anything else that you might want to.
Unless you want a delicious peach.
Well, we got gold. I mean, you got.
I mean, you've got the gold. I've got the peaches.
I'll meet you. I'll meet you up ahead. This conversation is
All right, let's
yeah,
leave
that's
this guy.
weird.
Alright,
Sorry,
yeah,
what was
have
your
a
name
good
again?
day.
What was your name?
Fucko.
I thought
What,
fucko
the
was
guy
on
down the
street.
street's fucko.
No, it's Fucko. With a H at the end.
Oh, you guys like brothers or?
No, he's my shitty cousin. I hate him.
Okay.
All right.
See ya, thank you for
Bye.
your apple.
See you, fucko.
Wasting my time.
All right, so you guys head down the street,
Mm-hmm.
and as you're going along, we'll get onto our adventure here. We'll get into some fights.
I want to go see fucker.
Oh, you want to see Fucko?
Yeah.
All right, so you see this man who is
Fucko, buddy, how you going?
instantly turns around. He's like, "Huh? Oh, I just heard you. Hello there."
We've heard about you, me old.
Oh,
Chum?
don't tell me it was from Fucko
Yeah,
down the road.
that
Does anyone else
cocksucker.
get the feeling that fucker that we met before just sort of like ran behind some bushes and popped up at another stall
Yeah. Well,
and is pretending to be someone else?
Oh, really?
hey, fucker, what you got for us, man?
All right,
H?
so I've had a pretty tough time nowadays, actually. With this special hydra here, it's actually it's really messing up my farmland.
Really?
And, my crops are just absolutely
Skip to the end.
In that case, he's like, I ain't seen no Thessal Hydra nowhere. I don't believe in that shit. There's a giant fucking owlbear, though. It scares the hell out of me.
A what?
An owl
An
bear?
owlbear.
An owlbear.
I want to see an owlbear.
He's like half owl, half bear.
It's a gigantic bear with the face of an owl.
Holy shit! Let's go see the owlbear.
I'm
I
good.
thought you guys were adventurers around here. I
So
thought
bears
you
and
used to
owls
shit.
exist?
No, owlbear.
Bear owls. I've never
How-
seen a bear owl, but I've seen an owl bear.
Have you seen a bear before?
I've seen a bear.
And an owl?
I've seen a small separate owl.
Cool. So they do exist in this world.
That's vital information. Thank you.
There's not just no owls and no
like
bears,
the attention
only
to
owl
detail.
bears.
Where's world building? Where can we find this owlbear?
Well, I think, there's my farmland, and then that sort of goes off on a separate
Skip to
path.
the end.
There's a small team of them that live in a little hut somewhere out there in the middle of the forest.
I believe it's called a pod.
It's
What, they live in a hut?
yeah. I mean, they're simple creatures.
Do they have structural skills?
I mean, they're very smart, but they're
Oh, let's
simple.
go get this fat Albert.
Alberts.
Owlbear.
All right, we're going to go check out the owlbear.
All right,
Fat owlbear.
cool. Have a good day, guys, and remember,
Oh, wait.
don't
Are you
trust
gonna pay
that
us?
fucko down there. Pardon?
You gonna pay us?
Hey, why am I paying you?
Because we're gonna take care of your owl.
Oh,
Bear.
no, they ain't a trouble or anything.
Oh.
No, Jesus, don't murder them.
Oh.
It's a family, Christ.
That could have gone really bad then.
I guess
Oh
we
my
shouldn't
God.
have skipped all that talk he was doing.
Yeah.
I mean, they're kind folk. I share some of my
Do they-
crops with
do they
them, and they
talk?
come and they work with me as well. They're very friendly. They don't speak my language. I try my best to communicate, but
Jesus, this guy doesn't shut up.
No, he does. It's great.
I
Is
mean, I
it deep
can't-
speech? Is that what they speak?
deep speech.
Because
Oh,
I can
no.
speak that.
So can
No,
I.
I've-
Hey, you can boy dude.
What language does owlbears?
Owlbears speak owlbear.
Oh, fair enough.
I mean, it's a simple language, but they
They go like this.
Get along.
hey.
It's
fat owlbear.
I love that. Thank you, Ben. That was actually
Even
really-
though that was my joke a second ago.
I know. I really love it. It's good. Yeah, please leave them alone.
Oh, I want to go see them.
Are you guys
right?
trying to deal with this supposed Thessal
Yeah,
Hydra?
yeah.
bullshit?
Why did you mention them if you don't want us to go fuck with them?
Well, no, I was trying to set the scene, trying to
Someone said skip to the end.
make the world interesting. I'm trying to flesh out the world so it doesn't feel two-dimensional.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
It's difficult over here.
Fucker, you've got a lot more meta in your wise years.
I understand a lot more of what goes into this world.
All right, where are we going? Where should we go?
I believe if you guys want to follow that thing, they were talking about the troglodyte caverns. It's slightly up there and to the left.
Okay, let's go slightly up there
Oh.
and to the right.
And to the left.
Dun, dun.
Right, we in the forest?
So now you guys are just coming across the you're coming up to the entrance of the caverns. It's like it's a small cliff face with trees and stuff over the top, and there's a fairly large outcropping in the middle of it that leads into this cavernous abyss
dark
leading
is this
down.
cavern?
And it's pretty dark, but I believe 2 out of the 3 of you have dark vision.
I do, so I can see some shit.
Sweet. Also, would you say it's a forest type structure?
I would say at the moment, currently, we are in the forest.
Okay, so we can't get lost at the moment because I'm really good at forests. I'm great at forests.
You know how to do forest?
I'm great at forests.
Sick.
I'm the
His
best forest.
forestry work is amazing.
So just before we enter, then can I just have a look around?
Oh,
See
I
what-
got
see
dark
what's there?
vision.
Yeah,
Great.
you do. So yeah, if you want to have a bit of a look around, give me a nature check.
A nature check.
So I'll roll a d20 for you.
Okay, I don't have
Oh, yes.
any.
Yeah, that's wicked. of
Don't
them.
you?
0.
You're a ranger.
18.
18.
That's a pretty good roll.
Hang on, let me just check.
Do you get bonuses for forest stuff?
I don't have any bonuses, but I've got Natural Explorer. You're particularly familiar with forests and adept at traveling and surviving. When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to forest, your proficiency bonus is doubled. If
Oh,
you're using
so-
a skill you're proficient in.
So you get a little proficiency bonus that's sort of it's just above where your skills are.
Just above where my skills are, proficiency. It's not here.
Should be +2.
Oh,
Slightly
yes,
further up?
yeah, +2. Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
perfect. So you
20.
then get +4.
+4, 24.
So you get
22.
22.
Sweet.
So 22.
plus maths.
With that, you can see that's not only is all the land around you like the trees on the outskirts of this like outcropping where it opens up for this cave entrance. The trees along the edge of it look a little bit more dead than the trees around it.
Yeah, right.
And like the deeper you get into the forest, further away from the cave, the more lush and green they are.
That does
Also,
not bode well for this cavern.
in the mid section of that, like where the trees are just starting to get back to normal, you see some like gigantic apple trees.
Oh, I do like apples.
Should we go check out the apples?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out the apples.
All right, you guys go and check out the apples. If you sort of compare them side by side with the apples that you got from the fella down the road, little old fucko, they are the exact same.
Hey, here we go.
Exact-
Free
exact
apples.
same?
More free
Can I
apples.
pick them?
Yeah, so you can pick that within reach. There's probably about like 4 or 5 that you can grab a
I'm
hold
going
of.
to get them all.
I
Grab
can't.
all of
I'm so glad we didn't buy any off that fucker.
Oh, hang on. How many are we going to get? Because when we forage, you find twice as much food as you normally would.
So instead of 4 and 5, you get probably about 10.
Sweet. we
So
got
are
10 healing
are
apples.
Did you come with us, Dan, or are you just chilling out at the cavern entrance?
I wasn't listening.
It's all within like a 20
Yeah,
foot
aren't we just
radius.
talking together still? There's just a tree
So
there.
we're
You
just
guys
gonna-
have walked over a couple of
Are we just
steps.
going to split up the amount of apples that we have?
Yeah, I guess
All right,
so.
how many we get each? How many apples did we get?
We got 10.
So yeah,
Plus
now,
the 3 we got before. So
yeah,
it's 13.
13 apples.
So basically 4 each and 1 spare.
I've got a hempen rope.
Thank you, Dan.
I'm gonna.
So we got 4 magic apples and then 1 spare.
So
Yeah.
I've got 5 magic
got-
apples.
Yeah, you hold the 5th one.
Oh, I've got
got-
6.
So Dan, no.
I got
That's
6.
not how maths works.
Yes, it
we've
is,
got
'cause
13.
we already got 1.
Yeah,
Yeah. Then you want me to
but
have?
that was included in the 13.
Okay, sorry. I got 5 magic apples.
And then Dan's got 4 magic apples. You run
Oh,
down your
the
apples.
apples?
You got 4.
Is that 4 plus the one I had before?
No, 4 in total.
All right.
All right, wonderful.
Anything else? I did get 22. So
Yes,
if there's anything
exactly.
else in that area.
So
Do we
the
know how
second
many
you'll-
hit points the apples give us?
you haven't tried them yet.
Yeah, it's
we'll
true.
find that out.
Oh,
Anyway,
that's-
you were saying?
You're also on full hit points, so it wouldn't really have much of an effect at the moment.
True.
You look down, and you don't have the best dark vision or anything. Like, it gets pretty dark pretty quick, but you can tell that like the small bits of like bones and flesh that you've been like following as a trail to lead to this cavern of this would be where the Thessal Hydra is. You notice that like in the entrance, there's like
Sorry, just before you go. So you'd say that I've been tracking them?
yes.
Okay, so with tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Perfect. All right, so with that, so
Stickler.
How'd you do that?
with your amazing
a
ranger,
ranger.
tracking abilities, you are able to determine it's just the one. It does have 8 heads though.
It's got 8 heads, guys.
Don't know how you determine that from tracks, but you know that's
Oh,
what
Tristan
you do.
told us. But, okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
it's
the heaviness
No,
and the weight of each toe.
I'm confirming.
He
Tristan's-
confirmed that it's 8 heads.
8 heads, yep.
So then there's only the one of them,
Yep.
and it's quite a large creature.
It's a big boy.
I'd say it's a bit bigger than like maybe like 6-7 foot, I believe.
Okay.
That is pretty small. All right, I'm down with this.
I thought this would be a huge thing.
I'm thinking like the size of a shopping centre.
It's the small ones that.
No,
It's the
no,
small
not
ones that are
big.
more dangerous though, because they're nimble.
they're more
Well,
poisonous in
Like
Australia.
monkeys.
In that country I've never heard of, Australia.
I read about it once
Being
in
a
a
wizard.
fantasy book.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, you know that fantasy
Let's
Australia
have a look
book about that
here.
weird place called Earth.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get the
I think
exact.
it's Earth.
No, fair enough.
I want to find its exact height. If it
Earth.
gives it to me, but it does not.
It's okay. We don't need his exact height.
It is labeled as a huge monstrosity, so
Okay.
we'll maybe go with closer to 10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay.
Cool. And
Pretty
how long
big
ago
is
did it
that
pass
house?
through?
And
Like,
the most recent time it passed through here. So right now during the day, it's about like 10:30
Okay.
in the morning. It looks like it passed through here probably around. It would have been around 4 a.m.
Oh, jeez.
So it had its midnight feast and it's probably
God.
sleeping right now.
Or he's gone.
So we should be
I'm
stealthy.
okay with him being gone.
No, he went into the cave that we're about to go in.
Shit.
If we don't get his heads, we don't get all those like sweet thruppence from Terrence, what his name is. What's it? Tristan.
Tristan.
Terrence. I like Terrence.
All right, sweet. So there's nothing else around?
No, so
we're
nothing
dealing
else
with-
you can determine other than heading straight in. And
So would you say this cavern is dimly lit, or is it?
I would say it's pitch black at the moment.
Okay, so
Oh, sorry, you continue.
so I can see in shades of grey as if it was dimly lit.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got that as well.
I just want to say as well, you would say this this big monster it'd be a monstrosity, wouldn't it? Mm-hmm. So just letting everyone know, I have significant experience in studying, tracking, and hunting monstrosities. I have an advantage on wisdom/survival checks to track monstrosities, as well as an intelligence check to recall information about them.
It seems weird that you carry all these details about yourself around as a person.
No, I'm just letting you know. I'm just sharing
They're on
my
little
experience.
business cards.
Is it egotistical?
His business,
It is.
business
Yeah.
card.
Would you like one? Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, always got as a sword. He has to have something else.
Chip and
Gold
Dale,
leaf.
Riku Ranger. If you need anything slaughtered, I'm your orc man.
I believe you not only have a sword, but you also have a bow and arrow.
I do.
Yes.
On your business card, what's a mind space?
A what?
Oh, I don't know.
That is something we refer to in my language as a bad joke.
Okay, sorry.
I just got
awesome.
my hands, mate, and I can fuck you guys up without just touching you.
All right, so as you guys are making your way in from your
'Cause
amazing...
we're all best friends.
So I should go in the middle because I can't really see in the dark. that well.
Exactly, you should probably get led through a little
I'll
bit
jump
better.
up front. Do you
Do you
want to take the rear?
Ooh, do you need me to hold my hand? Rescue Chippy?
I probably wouldn't.
No, I'll just stay in between you
Got a
chaps.
wizard hand.
Yeah, I know all about your wizard hands.
I can give you.
I've read the tabloids.
I've got a mage hand, mate. You know
All
how-
right, yeah, just calm down.
All right. So walking through this thing, how is it steep? What are we finding?
So yeah, you're making your way down. It makes a pretty constant descent. You make a couple little turns, and it's just the one little pathway for now. And then as you go, you reach a bit more of a open mouth that sort of leads into, has a couple different sections, like where it passes
So
through.
would you say a fork that we could choose?
A fork in the road.
Ooh.
Okay, so
So
who's
two
got high
places?
perception? Who's got the biggest perception roll? I've got 3.
Perception.
Yeah.
2.
All right, I will say that Ben, as you guys have been making your way through, you're trying to take in the surroundings that you've got, which is basically just the floor around you.
But I can track their prints.
Exactly.
To see which way they went,
So
right?
from what remains of these prints, you can also see that this cave mouth and this entrance and working through these caverns, it not only has been visited by the Thessal Hydra recently, but it also looks like it could be home to some troglodytes
Oh yeah, bring him on.
and an owlbear.
Hey, Albert!
Oh, but we don't want to hurt the owlbear, do we?
Do you know what we should have done?
What?
Visited the owlbear. Could have been friends with him. This guy might actually like us.
Well, gee, I wonder.
Or we could have
I
bought
was
the
in the
head
shadow.
of his girlfriend,
Oh, Jesus.
and that would have maybe it enraged him, and he would have made some rash
Who
decisions.
invited this guy?
Oh,
Hey, what,
he's
is
a
he
pretty
your
angry
mate?
fellow. No, I don't. I mean, I,
I feel
know
like
him.
Dan would play a pretty good warlock.
Wizards don't have friends.
All right, I'm going to do a perception check on probably the most advantageous route to go.
Awesome. So cool. We'll
mean
throw
good or
a
bad?
d20. You got a 12
plus perception
21.
plus 3.
And does your perception have a little dot next to it, or
It just says whiz.
It does
the,
have a dot.
yeah,
is the
hard
dot
dot.
coloured in?
Oh yeah, the heart dot. Yes, it does.
Yes. So then you also add your proficiency bonus.
So proficiency, which is plus 2.
So
So
then
plus 5.
plus 5. So then you got a
17.
17.
That seems decent.
Lovely. All right. Cool. So with that, I'm gonna refer to these caves with numbers, just to make it a bit easier.
Door number 1.
So behind door number 1, you're looking at it looks like it's just one singular cave. Doesn't look like there's any footprints tracking through it, and it doesn't look like there's anything particularly of interest.
Albert.
All right, door number 2. This one is it looks like it's a bit empty, but it looks like some action has gone on there in more recent past. Let's have a look. And door number 3, it looks like there's been quite a bit of foot traffic moving through. And those are your 3 options.
Or do we want to? Shouldn't we see if there's any like bounty or something in the safe places?
Oh, I mean, we could. Or we could go kill some
Go the one
dudes
that
and take
no
their
one's
stuff.
been to.
I reckon we go on the one that no one's been. But on troglodytes.
Troglodytes, do you want to know what
Wait,
a
wait,
troglodyte
wait,
is?
wait.
What is a troglodyte?
Were they there?
Are they ground dwellers? Are they underneath the ground? So I'm
So
thinking.
troglodytes are a humanoid creature.
They're big.
They have like sort of like a reptilian type scales across their skin.
They seem hard to deal with.
They are of like a average human height. Like they can vary in between and everything. And they don't really do well outside in the sunlight. They don't react to light very well.
Right.
They blindish.
They like
Does anyone
dark.
have any solar flare type spells?
I got heaps of burning hands.
Yeah, anything that emits light?
I could
Got a
ask
flaming
them to
sphere.
walk outside.
Just lead them
Got a
outside.
I
thunder
could ask them
wave.
just to walk outside. I got a suggestion, man. I could
You got a
be like,
suggestion?
Yeah, I could be just like, yeah, take a
You know,
walk.
Can you do you like, hey, here's a suggestion. Don't attack us.
I could.
Sweet.
I've got magic missiles.
Yeah.
Just,
All right. What do you reckon? We go down the.
So, are we going to go down there and see if we can find some troglodytes?
I reckon we go down the safe cave first and just have a look, see what's happening.
See what's up.
Door number 2? Number
'Cause
1.
It might not.
I was number
Number
mean
one.
The one that hasn't been like
Yeah, the one where no
traversed
actions
very
happened.
much. Yeah, you got that one. Go.
All right.
We do
Door
that.
number 1 to start off with, please.
Door number 1. All right, you make your way in, and from just a quick gather around, there's absolutely jack shit in here.
All right. Who's rolling perception? Me again.
Well, hang on.
Carries leave.
What about
There's
checking out for
nothing here?
Why don't you check for traps?
Check for traps.
Yeah, can't you do that?
Well,
Yeah.
All right. How do I do that?
So with that, you want to go I'm pretty sure it's just a perception.
So just a general perception of the area.
Yeah, so you'll use a perception check.
But
Is that an ability?
shouldn't someone who has night vision do it because they might get more bonuses?
Yes, because you have disadvantage at the moment.
So you've got +2 perception, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So Aussie over here is going to do the perception
Was
roll.
I?
All right, wonderful. So there we go. Here is a d20. That is a
Oh,
4.
far out.
Good one.
So what is it? It's +2.
Plus 2.
Yeah, nah. You guys are having a look around in here. You're trying to find like traps, anything hidden.
Like a shelf with some stuff on it.
Is there a rock?
There's rocks.
Is there rock? Is there one of them that's got like a key underneath it, like a safe key?
You overturn some rocks. You start having a look around. You find some like really shitty little bugs, but that's about it. Hakuna
Yeah,
Matata,
right.
man.
Well, that, yeah. Okay.
You want to do a perception look, Dark Eyes?
I got like. I'll do it. Yeah. I've only got like a +1 in perception.
You might
But
get
you
a
got
better
night
than
eyes
a
as
4
well.
roll.
Yeah, I got night.
13.
13.
Plus
13.
one.
All right. With that, you start to look around. You're watching as Floppy's character,
Ozai.
Ozai.
Aussie.
As he is like overturning rocks, he's looking everywhere, trying to find something interesting. You start looking around, and you notice on the cave wall, like carved into it next to you, like right by like the entrance.
A safe code?
No, not a safe code. And
check
it's
with a
not
safe
it's not like a audio track or a cassette tape with a memory on it or anything. It's just a little bit in common that just says nothing.
Oh,
It
the
says
word
no-
nothing.
It's
I
the
just,
word nothing.
It's crudely carved in, and it just says nothing.
That seems
think
odd.
that's a clue that there's nothing in this room.
All right.
Or-
Can I do a perception check on that sign?
On the sign itself?
Yep.
All right, let's go for that.
Is their sign just hanging there?
15.
15 plus.
Plus 3.
Yep. Okay, so that I think with all your pluses, that ends up being pretty close to a 20. So with that, you can definitely tell like this looks like something the troglodytes might have done to literally signify that they aren't using this space for anything at the moment.
All right. So it's a safe space.
Cool.
All right.
Is there?
It's their way of saying spare room.
Yeah, basically.
Is there a typewriter in the
I was
corner?
about to say that.
Right, because if so, I'd like to save.
Just like to save, and we'll come back in like a week's time. That's it. Good work, Gabe.
Okay. Well, that was pointless. All right. Let's go back out to the main hall then.
All right, so remaining door number 2, door number 3.
2.
Number 2. Here we go. Are we walking straight in?
I think maybe we should.
Yeah, let's do it anyway.
Let's just walk in.
Yeah, all right. We'll walk in.
We're pretty confident. The last room had nothing.
All right, cool. So you guys make your way through with Floppy leading the way.
Yeah.
You guys are going along. Same sort of rocky surface along the floor and everything as you're going through. Floppy, you feel your foot as it connects on the floor and drops a tiny little bit.
No.
You
what?
hear
Like
a clunk.
Oh, shit.
And everyone
I'm like, freeze!
I think Ben is just slightly too far back to get affected by it because you're still just entering.
Yep.
But Dan and Floppy, I'm going to need you guys to
Dan's
make
right at the back, though.
a dexterity save. Dan is in the back. So
I'm
it's
in the middle.
Ben
Yeah, I'm
and
the only one
Floppy.
that's walked in.
So Dan's all good.
All right, dexterity.
Yep. So you,
Even though I
you
made
two,
the decision to walk in, I go in last.
Yeah,
That's the way you do it.
that
Alright,
is a Dan thing.
I'm decent with dexterity.
Where do I find it? Oh, up here.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh,
you're
you-
saving
I've
throw.
got +4.
So do I.
+4. All right, awesome. So, we're gonna roll these. We'll say the first number is Ben, and the second number is Floppy.
Okay.
We're not paying attention to what it adds up to.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, so first number is
14 plus 4.
14. 14 plus 4 is an 18. So Ben succeeds this dexterity throw. Floppy.
I also have +4.
So 9 plus 4, 13. You just succeed your saving throw. Excellent. So
Nimble
both of
boys.
you.
What?
So I have to like, what was coming?
So as you sort of dive off to the side, a part of the cavern roof is actually been released and it dropping down. And so this massive stone slab
Do I do a combat roll?
is dropping down. Both of you combat roll out of the way. It just clips like your side as you're going because you
Only has to be
succeeded,
just,
so
mate.
you take half damage. So both of you, it is a. Let me double check. It's 2d6, and you guys will both halve it. So 2d6, halve 7.
So 3.5.
So
3.5.
So 3. You take 3 damage.
So where do I?
hit
So
points.
now in your hit points, you want to
Oh right,
Okay, so
20.
I'm-
write down that you've gone down.
That was unfortunate for you guys.
Yeah, how's the old mate just standing back going, yeah, go in that
Hey,
door.
hey, hey,
I
hey.
will say though, rock and roll.
Oh Jesus.
I gotta say, but I am
Heavy.
all my I only have like spells that I can attack people with. I'm pretty useless until there's something around. I don't
Right.
have any.
All right, so we managed to.
So we've
Yeah,
rolled
like-
out the way. I'd like to have a quick look around with my dark vision to see if I can notice any other traps.
All right, perfect. So we'll do a quick roll here. That is a 3.
Whoa, man, can you stop rolling shit one?
Put that in the dice prison.
Can you put that one in the get another
Yeah,
one.
all right, we'll get rid of that one. So that one
Fuck
will
that one up.
that will clear that one, and it'll come back
I
another
like
time.
this, how you can just choose to re-roll stuff.
All right, perfect. So with that, you get a bit of a gather around. It looks like that was the only trap in the room.
All right. Do you
Um,
want to do
and-
a look as well?
doesn't
Mr.
look like there's too much else there.
Safe
Alright, so I'm
person?
standing up, I'm gonna dust myself off and be like, it's not too bad, man. Like, yeah.
Yeah, just wait. Just
I've got it covered.
you just
man.
walked in without. I wanted to check before we walked in here. He's like, oh man, let's go. So,
good.
oi,
I haven't even walked in yet.
Dan's just at the entrance, just
Gherkin,
waiting.
you want to do a dexterity? Oh, not dexterity, a perception check. See
I'm
if
gonna
there's
check
anything
some
else we're
stuff
gonna
out.
walk into.
I will if you say my name properly.
Good.
Gurn.
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 Yeah, I didn't go to
Gherkin.
bloody. I didn't go to
What'd you call me before? Yeah, practice what you preach. Now have a check.
Chippy. But you
Yeah,
never-
exactly.
But you love that.
I'm Chippendale.
You've always loved that.
Chippendale.
Ever since we were
My name is
kids.
Chippendale. Chippendale Riku Ranger.
You
Is there a chair in this room I can sit down while these guys?
There's a
Shut
large
up,
enough
Mr.
stone that
Deathwish.
you could sit on the stone slab that
Yeah, I'm
dropped
gonna
down.
sit down on the stone slab that looks like
Do a
it doesn't do
perception
anything.
check.
Yeah.
I would like to do a perception check, please.
All right, we'll throw
Once
a
I walk
d20.
into the room.
That is a 12.
Plus.
What's my plusing?
Your perception. So in the
skills.
row to
Perception,
the
I got
left,
+1.
+1, so a 13. All right, so with a 13, you have a bit of a look around. You take in the gap in the roof where this stone slab's been there.
It's kind of obvious to
it
do
looks
roll
like it's got some little mechanisms that connect it to the floor panel.
Is there any spaces up there?
Now sits below
Any
it.
treasure?
It looks like it's mainly just some little old stone gears and some like old wooden rods, and that's
Stuff's
about
old.
it.
Let's go.
And then as you sort of are taking in your surroundings, you look around to just inside the entrance, and in the wall carved into it, next to it, it says, "Lol, don't go in here."
What they said, lol.
Yeah, lol,
It's a very advanced.
don't go in here.
I'd say using lows.
As in, like their friend Lola.
Ah,
They
lol.
live
I
in
know
the cave.
Lola.
Lola.
I know Lola.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, she's half orc as well.
I wrote that song.
Yeah.
In my bardish ways.
Wrote that song.
I'm half elf. I don't care.
Lola.
All right, so there's nothing else in here, huh?
Nothing.
Is there
else in
anything
here.
else? What you can do apart from perception? What are some things you can do? I don't know, like things.
If you're wanting to have a bit of a gander around,
just tell me some things you can do within a like I could do now.
So at the moment in here, there isn't a whole lot to do. It's one of those things where, like, very clearly, this
Really?
adventure's been designed to sort of pigeonhole you down into one
I'm
part.
kind of
okay.
curious. I'm gonna
It's very
jump on the-
classic D&D.
Can
Is,
I
there,
just-
is there any treasure or anything in this room at all?
Not
What?
in this room.
You
Alright,
sure?
let's leave.
Like, well,
I never walked in anyway.
can I just do an insight check?
Insights on people.
While,
Is it?
while he's
Yeah.
thinking about this, I'm curious. I'm gonna jump on the foot pedal again
Oh, fuck.
and see what happens.
All right, so you push down on the foot pedal and you can see like you hear the clunk, and as you like look up, you can see that it like releases a little bit, and
So I can see how it works.
yeah, so it
I'm
actually
curious.
it releases it up there, and it actually looks like there's like a tiny little like a little latch underneath there.
Oh, so I can see a latch. Can I? I want to play with the latch.
All right, you
Can I
wanna
reach it?
You like climb up on the stone slab and everything,
Yeah.
and like get up on there. You get up, you fiddle around with it and everything. You drop it down, and you find some like really like basic little like tools. Like it looks like what would be a modern toolkit, but make it fantasy.
Can I keep it?
Yeah, sure, keep it.
Cool.
Sweet.
I got a toolkit.
Nice. Sweet.
Cool. Little tool.
An item.
Fucking insight.
Cool, cool.
Look at shit. I would like to pick up a rock and put it in my pocket.
You add one rock to inventory.
Done. Rock.
I got a toolkit.
Beautiful. All right, so this
Wicked.
third entrance. Here we go. So
Can we do a perception check before we go in this time?
Nah, man.
Nah, they wouldn't put two doors.
Nah, they
No, why would they?
They wouldn't be
Why
too
would they?
trash,
All right,
man.
you two go first.
I'm in. Boom.
All right.
Straight in the door.
so
I will go within this time as well. And
perfect. And then Ben,
I'm going to hang out on the entrance and just wait for the screen.
just wait and see.
Yep, just waiting.
All right, cool. So this one, it leads a little bit more of a hallway, not just an immediate cave or a room per se. You make your way down this little hallway, and there's a little bit of a bend in the hallway. And by the time you get a little bit around that bend, you actually see a teeny tiny little bit of light.
Oh, I like light.
So
Get up a little bit.
with that, so you just start heading towards it a little bit more. You realize that this light is from a very small torch.
Okay.
That not an actual not a freaking mag light, not quite. From like a little
Burning torch.
tiny torch. It looks like it's been like snuffed out.
Does it look like it's been snuffed out recently?
Yes.
Oh dear.
All right, so with that, it looks like it's been snuffed out recently. As you're like turning and coming around a little bit more, you see it sort of leads into this slightly larger cave than the other two, and it actually looks like there's stuff in here.
Oh, I like stuff.
There's some different like boxes and crates and chests and bags and
Guys, there's stuff in this one. There's stuff. We can find stuff. I'm gonna go check it out.
I like
that
to use
give-
my perception to find all the treasure.
does that get Ben down there, or is he still waiting?
Ben, there's stuff in here.
I'll come and wait by
I'm
the
also
door.
not dead yet.
All right, so Ben's gonna come and catch up and stand still
Sorry, I
in the
didn't say
hallway.
Ben, so Chip and Dale.
So,
So Dan, you said you
But not only am I standing in the,
Gurn.
I'm standing in the hallway, but I'm using my ranger abilities to sort of almost camouflage up against the wall, just lying in wait with my sword clutch, just looking around.
All right,
just,
cool.
Just ready.
Let's see
Just
what
ready.
sort of a stealth roll you get, just to have as a
how-
general stealth.
3 plus
2.
2.
So yeah, at a 5 stealth roll. So you're leaning up against the wall. You're like, all right, I'm gonna stay ready for whatever could
Hang
happen.
on. Also,
but as far as stealth goes, you've got fireworks coming out of
but
your head.
you'd say I'm by myself though, wouldn't you?
Well, not at the moment. You're still with everyone around you.
Oh, okay.
You're not like, oh,
Because if I'm traveling alone, I can move stealthily at a normal pace.
but you're not alone.
You
You're
would be
with me.
slowed down. That's all right.
All right. Well, I'm
All right,
being
cool.
stealthy.
Dan, you said you wanted to have a look around for treasure.
Yeah, and try that out. Wait,
Alright.
what were the things in front of me? Like bags and
So there's a lot of like Hessian bags,
other people's
and
stuff
sacks.
that's
It
been stored there.
looks like a couple of different things. Like there's stuff in there which is very like crude designed things, and then there's other stuff which it looks like it's like a really nice material and like really well crafted.
Can I
boxes
check for like
storage.
magical traps? Is that a thing I
yeah,
can do?
you can give me a detect magic.
I can do that too.
Oh, can I?
Dan, can you do detect magic
How do I know what I can
in
do?
your
Could
spells?
be in your spells. Well, I can do it for 30 feet around.
Oh.
me.
If you
spells?
can't, I think you could. I think both of you can.
Oh, I do detect magic. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, cool.
30
So
feet
detect
action
magic,
for 10 minutes.
and what's your modifier for it?
What is the modifier for it? It's
It'll
a
be up the
spell
top of
modifier.
DC. Oh, no, modifier under your DC.
Oh, I think yours is above, Dan, where we put it.
So look up and to the right. Oh, up and modifier. His modifier is +5,
Oh, DC 13.
and above that is
Oh,
+5.
modifier +5.
Perfect. So you got a 19,
Nice.
which is excellent. With that, you can actually sort of gather that there's quite a bit of stuff in here.
As in traps.
Sorry, not as in like traps or anything.
Oh,
Like,
detect magic.
Are we
Yeah,
trapped
yeah.
free?
with your detect magic, you're looking around and like, okay, like you're going across everything. It looks like on some of the crates, there's actually like a protection magic, which is meant to make the crates like withstand more damage and like makes them sturdier.
I want to smash them.
Fuck them up.
I will use
Yep.
Thunder Wave.
All right. Beautiful. I love it. This is
With both of you in the room.
exactly.
I create a 15-foot cube of lightning in it.
How big is this room, by the way?
No, I don't really do that. I didn't know what that did. So
Dan, trust me. Please do it.
all right.
Please do it. Please.
I will create Thunder Wave
I want
and
you to do this
action
stuff.
15-foot cube, which I reside in the center of.
Go
So
stand
you're
over the far
basically-
side of the room.
It's got con save. What does that mean?
So it's a Constitution save for any
2
enemies
times
that could be affected by it.
D8, and it's thunder damage, and I push everything 10 feet away from you.
All right, so 2d8s you said?
Yep.
All right, cool. So here
Does
we
that include
go.
me that you're pushing away?
A whole big.
Hey guys.
Double crit!
Oh, bless. So Dan, as you do this, like you like stretch
as
your arms
shit.
out and everything, and you like slam your hands together.
Just do a fart.
There's little. You see like the crates around you and like the bags, everything just sort of shudders a little bit, and then like that's about it.
I like the idea that he does a fart.
Yeah. And
Oh, the
I,
stuff
that was-
behind you has
that
I
was
more.
cool,
turn to
man.
you guys, and I'm just like, dude, I can't do it when you're watching. I can't.
So can Bennett... can Ben... well, I'm going to turn around so that I'm not watching and
Chip.
make him feel a little bit...
Good.
Chippendale.
Yeah.
chip. I thought you were telling me I had a chip on me. So, I figure we should probably just turn around and let him have some privacy and he can try again. Like when you're trying
Can
to
you
think,
do stuff twice?
I was gonna say, Dan, if you want to use this situation where the other two are facing the other way to do something else, whatever you like, really.
if you do
can-
anything weird, well, I'm not... Oh.
I might try it again.
Are you gonna try it again?
It didn't work.
All right.
So, guy, can you just turn around for a sec?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, Aussie, come here, man.
Can that be one of my traits that I can't do magic if people are watching?
Aussie,
You get performance issues.
can you believe this guy?
No, man.
All right, here we go. There we
I can't
go.
even pee when people are
Do I get like my D13? Does that work? with this?
So
My
the
modifier?
the +5 goes on that, I believe.
Ozzy, by the way.
So I would have got 5, 6, 7 in the
I've only known
last
each other
one.
7 years. Been on multiple adventures.
Shut up, man.
No, sorry. So the DC applies to enemies against this one. So this one, the damage
okay.
is still fine. So that's all good.
Alright, so it's 13.
So 13. With that, you slam
Plus-
your hands together.
+5.
Everything. No, so not +5. It's
Not
a
+5.
Only if
Different
it's
thing.
against
How
enemies.
close are we
Alright.
standing?
You guys are just far
We're
enough
out in
away.
the hall, remember?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
I
in
told him that it was going to
the
happen.
whole entrance.
I was ready to go, whoa!
So with that, some of the like bags and stuff around you go flying. Some of the crates go smashing into one of the walls, and it was one of those crates that had a little bit of protection magic around it to make it a bit stronger. Part of it just shatters on against the side,
Sweet,
and
shatters are nice.
it gives you like ability to actually get into the crate. Some of the bags, like some of them just have basic little like grains and resources and materials and things like that.
Oops.
But from the crate, you can actually see what's spilled out is like there's a little bit of like metal, bit of material, possibly some gold.
I do like gold.
Yeah.
I've decided my character loves gold.
There we go.
I love gold.
I'm going to paint his woohoo gold.
All right, and everything else around it is like you've basically made a bit of a mess.
Doesn't matter, it's not my place.
Perfect. Did you want to go check out and see?
Yeah, I would like to look at this metallic item, please.
All right, perfect. Dan, you make your way over there, and no joke, you find about 200 golds worth of coins, gems,
Are you sharing
and
that
precious jewelry.
Where do I write that? Do I write that just...
Floppy and I come in and go, hey, man, what's going on?
Hey,
Dan,
does it work like that? Do I have to give people stuff, or does
Dan,
it
you
divide it
can
up?
handle the situation however you like
Hey, man,
right
that
now.
looks
Hey,
like some pretty
that's,
sick gold there.
Yeah, all
Like,
for one and one for all, eh?
You've been dickheads to
That
me.
looks
until now.
heavy, man. That looks heavy.
You told us to go in and we avoided almost death because of you, and you just share.
That looks pretty
You
heavy.
guys
I
can
just
have
wanna-
some of my gold.
How much can I
Couldn't have got it without my magic.
You're
Yeah,
your
we
thunder
got
fart.
we got that. All right,
If
it
you're not
smells
nice-
out there
Why are you being so mean? Because I
because you almost killed us about 5 minutes ago.
well,
So
I
I
got
reckon.
$200. I got $200.
How much would you like me to carry for you?
Yeah, I'll also do some carrying.
We don't have weight restrictions on what we carry, do we?
This ain't Fallout, boy.
Would you really? Do you usually?
I mean, sometimes you can. Like, it depends on how.
Look, I tell you
deep
what,
wanna
just
go.
give-
I'm not a rules stickler.
We'll,
Let's
we'll
have fun.
we'll be fair. How about 75 each for Floppy and I, and you can have 50.
They can have 20 each.
It's a 20 each. That leaves you with 160 worth of
Do
gold.
we write that down in equipment or on our inventory?
It's
Down in
in here.
inventory by your gold and
It's what
stuff.
you've got in your gold.
Where are you writing that?
I'm just putting in my notes.
You can just pop it in your notes. That's all good. Cool. All right, and with that, we are going to make our
Oh, what
way-
about all the other stuff? Is there anything
What
else?
did I get? Sorry?
bit of just usual
160.
like crafting materials, like useful materials. Looks like
Crafting materials.
some
eh?
stuff that's like lots of like wood
What was the
and
metal thing?
metal and like no,
Gold.
that was all the like jewelry and stuff that came
Oh,
out.
okay.
So how am I at making
You can
weapons?
have all that other stuff then. There you go.
Crafting weapons, you'd probably have to be utilizing some blacksmithing materials. Some
Not worth it.
Well, we just got like a toolkit before.
Oh, I got a
Can we
toolkit.
sell it?
Does a toolkit include one of those like massive like meltdown
No,
iron?
but we got a big fucking rock
I don't know,
slab
man. You
back
tell
there.
me.
Forge?
A
a
forge.
forge. Yeah, that's what I'm
Smelting
thinking
pot.
of.
Well, we've got a big slab that almost fell on us and killed us.
We've got no
we
weight
got some
restrictions,
tools.
just grab it.
We got
I'll grab
Mumbles
the-
over
I'll
here
grab the crafting stuff.
can do fire. You can do fire, can't you?
Yeah.
You can
Enough
do
to
thunder
forge things.
I can make missiles, mate. I can make fire.
I say, can we use some of this material to make some kick-ass weapons?
I mean, you can try. I don't know how effective they would be compared to your current like great sword and
You're going to make a bloody...
Dang.
Can I?
Daggers and
Yeah, but
stuff.
can I upgrade the great sword to a greater sword?
You could probably try and reinforce
You
it.
might- you know what, you
do
might
run the
fuck it
risk
up.
of somewhat damaging its integrity.
What do you reckon? Should we
Yeah,
try and
no,
upgrade it? Super sword?
No, I wouldn't.
Why not?
Because I don't want to lose it.
Who gives a shit if we lose it?
Oh, Tristan will.
Oh, who gives a toss about Tristan?
We gave it to you because we thought you'd use it, not bloody try and...
I am
make a
gonna use
jumper
it.
with it.
I'm
Ruin
going to
it.
use it to upgrade and like maybe it can shoot lasers like in Zelda.
No,
Not
I'm
a
good.
laser in Zelda.
I don't know what level.
When you're at full health,
It's a popular fictional novel.
when you're at full health,
Okay.
you can. It's a myth. It's a mystic scroll. But when you're at full health, you can shoot lasers out your sword. And I want to see if we've
power.
got. Yeah. Can we
Lasers,
do that?
Lasers
Can-
are...
I mean, I can't stop him. If he's
Can we
gonna do
try
it,
and upgrade it?
I was gonna say, if you were to give it a go,
He's not using my tools.
we'll say you could take
There you
like
go. You got the tools to
20
upgrade.
minutes of time to sort of try and do
do
something
that.
with this
Have
to
fun.
reinforce it a bit.
Yeah,
It
I
would
mean-
be very crude without the proper blacksmithing materials in here, but
But
You know, you
can
might-
it shoot lasers if I'm at full health afterwards?
probably not.
Oh, what the...
This D&D's bullshit.
Yeah, that's crap. How do I flip a table?
So, was there any other things that broke open
Ben flips
around?
the
When
table.
things moved, was there anything revealed behind them?
You can give me a perception check if you'd
Yeah,
like.
sure.
Did you guys
Go
pick
for it.
up any of that other crap?
yeah,
I'm-
we
I'm
picked
not-
up all of it.
Yeah,
What
the
was
like
it?
the
Yeah,
random
It's
town
stuff to
crafting
make a
supplies
laser
and
sword,
everything.
but I'm not allowed to. 18!
There you go,
Plus
Floppy. All right,
two.
so with that, you get a bit of an eye for everything else that's like everything else that's in here. It looks like a lot of supplies that have probably been stolen from
Okay.
passing carts from different townships and villages. Some sort of like farming resources, lots of like food and crops and everything. And what you also notice is that at the back half of the cave, there's like a small another hallway that leads out of it, and you actually notice a small set of shadows that are moving within that.
Ooh, I'm going down there and having a look. I got dark
it-
vision. I can see stuff.
Wait, is this place, a bit more brighter than the other place?
No, so it's dark.
Maybe I should go because I've got
You
stealth
can't see
vision.
anything.
No.
I can't see anything.
But I'm
mate.
stealthy. They wouldn't be able to see me.
Right,
Surely
right.
I'll be able to get close enough.
Can I ask questions? With some of the wood that was in that place, can I just make a torch out of it so we can see?
Yeah, definitely.
Should we all do that?
Yeah, we all make a torch.
There we
Make
go.
a torch.
All right, and I will go in
And
using
do you need
by
me-
myself. You
Wait,
guys
wait,
stay
do you
here.
need my fire or anything to light it up? Or can we just light fire? Oh, wait, what do I got? Have anyone got like a lighter or something?
I'd just like to say I've got 10 torch in
Oh,
my
there you go.
inventory.
I have a Zippo.
I have 10 torches as well. Can I light one of my torches?
Go
first?
for it.
I will also light
Where did
a
you
torch.
have 10 torches?
It's in my inventory.
yeah,
equipment.
You
I
generally.
have a lamp.
I love it.
And
love
2
it.
oil flasks.
There you go. You got everything you need.
I might use one of them.
Oh, okay, that sounds good.
Does that make it we can see better. Like,
Yep. So now
Alright.
there's no impairment on vision.
Let me go in by myself because I've got good stealth.
First of all, do I have to use an oil flask to light this lamp?
We'll say there's one in there currently.
Cool.
So you've still got the 2.
All right.
So I'm gonna use a torch. Torch is on.
Okay, so I can
Alright.
see a lot better now, right?
Yeah,
'Cause all
you
the
can
torches
actually
How to
see what's
torch-
going
Alright,
on.
guys,
Yeah.
let me go in with my stealth to check it out, and if they're hostile, I'll slice them down.
I'll be right behind you.
I'm gonna hang here for a little bit.
No, well,
Check
you
out what else
can't
I've
because
got
my
in my
stealth is
backpack.
ruined if I'm not by
What?
myself.
This spell.
You
right
guys
here,
stay here.
Like the
I'll stay
shield.
here.
Can I put that on other people?
Yes. So shield
Oh.
you can pop on other people.
I would like to pop my shield onto Ben,
Nice.
which has +5 AC. I don't know what that means.
That's all good. I will bring it up here for you.
There you go.
Thanks, mate.
I don't know what it does. Like I assume it's like a
shield?
barrier.
Yeah.
All right. So Ben, on your AC,
Yep.
if for the moment you just put a tiny little +5 next to it,
On my AC.
so your AC is just above where your big like health box is.
uh,
Armor class.
Oh yeah, armor class +5.
Yep.
So it's a 16 +5.
Damn, you're a beefy boy now.
No one ain't gonna touch me.
Oh, I don't even have to roll. You have to roll or anything. for
No,
that.
so you just touch onto him, and that will last him for this first part of what could be an
Comes in the
encounter.
first-
And then all of a sudden, like because I've got it, Hulk Hogan's music starts up. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum.
Heap
I
stealthy.
don't know what the Hulk Hogan's music is, but I assume
When it
it's
comes
cool.
crashing down and it hurts
Can
inside.
it be Eye of the Tiger?
Sure. All right.
I want a song I know.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna go in using my stealth.
All right, perfect. So you're gonna make
With
way
a shield.
through. Let's
With a
give a stealth roll here.
I don't think you're OP enough.
I got a sheet of paper. I got some
4.
ink.
4 plus.
4 plus. What do I check?
So
Stealth?
your stealth,
+2.
and does that have a little?
No.
Does not. Okay, so +2.
Yep.
So 6. All right, so you're making your way through. The small humming of Hulk Hogan's theme, it kind of.
Bum, bum. No, it's just me going. Bum, bum,
Yeah, exactly.
bum, bum,
It's kind of giving away your position a little
Yeah.
bit, but
It's
you
super
feel
stealthy.
you feel like it's worth it. You feel like
Totally worth it.
it's worth
Fucking
it
gonna burst in going.
for the style. So as you
off your
near this
shirt.
hallway entrance,
Yes! Yes, I rip off my shirt as I'm walking.
alright, well, glad you got shield
What are,
then.
we, what are
because
we dressed in?
AC's probably a little bit
got
less
leather
after
armor.
ripping the shirt.
It makes you go-
You make your way up, and there's these little like shadowy little figures that are like this movement that's happening in this,
And they think I'm Hulk Hogan.
you
They're
wave your
huge
torch
fans.
as you rip your shirt open, and as
They're
the
like,
light actually
"What?"
casts inside, you can actually see it's 2 troglodytes, and they quickly scabber out of the way as
they
soon
don't
as
have
the
the
light
fire.
hits their face.
Yeah.
It's these 2 little, really hideous lizard creature humanoids where they're like
What
the
do they
second
speak?
light goes. I'm pretty sure they speak. Let me double check. I think they just speak.
Spanish.
They do speak common because
The
they.
shit
Okay,
common.
cool. I speak common.
I hope
common.
you do.
Are they like Grimlock language? Like me mundo.
Yeah,
Me
no,
like you.
no, they sound like Watto from.
Hey!
Watto.
I'll talk to him.
And they
Hey, little troglodyte!
do they only speak in the third person?
Hey!
Yeah, definitely. Only third person.
Hey, I'm a friend like you, huh?
You hear as
Please don't do that.
these 2 that are like now trying to run down the hallway to avoid the light that was
Is
cast
it
on
more
them.
hallway?
so-
Like another torch and just throw it at
Or are
him.
they
No,
running
I'm not gonna kill
towards?
them.
They're
Dan
running
and I?
out. No, so they're running back away from you,
Hey,
deeper.
little
deeper
troglodyte,
into
where you
the
go,
cave.
huh?
So they're like scattered, and you hear them like.
Hey, it's okay. I'm not a racist stereotype.
Are they stopping?
eh?
Are they stopping?
No, they are avoiding. They're
legging it?
trying to
I would
get
like
out
to
of
shoot a
there.
magic missile over Ben's
No,
shoulder.
you can't.
Dan, you're gonna give me a.
At the troglodyte.
You're gonna give me an attack roll here.
I just want to use the magic missile as quick as I can.
That is a 9. And what's
3
your
of them.
so your spell modifier is
Maybe you
5.
should save them for the big
No,
giant
I,
demon we're
no,
gonna kill.
I can 3 at a time.
Oh, okay.
So your spell modifier is 5. Correct.
Where does it say that?
That's your top one.
My DC.
So DC is the when.
Oh yeah, my modifier is 5.
Yep. So that's
and
a
it's
14.
1 times D4 plus 1.
So 14 does hit. So then, what was your attack? Your damage?
On what?
What was that you just said?
One times D4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1. So that is a 4.
Plus 1.
So you're doing 5 damage with each missile.
15.
The troglodyte's just trying
Yeah.
to get
So
home.
is this going like 2-on-1 or 3-on-1 of them?
How much do we know stuff like health hit points for monsters and shit?
Don't really know it until like you've sort of encountered them and get a bit of an idea
They're
for
pretty small, though.
how beefy
I thought they
they
were
can
big.
be.
I thought they were small.
These ones are little like these
kids.
two that
Children?
come
They-
around.
you just kill kids.
They're smaller than the other ones you've seen.
Are they females? I hope they're females.
Oh, jeez!
Hashtag
Cancel, Dan.
Nah, I just want to get their boyfriends angry.
All right, Dan. So how are you divvying this up? So are you going
I'm gonna do it all in one.
all on one?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, that's what I was
I'm gonna
worried about.
Explode a troglodyte child.
So as as the light it's slowly, the torch is only going so far, and you're seeing these two figures run further into the darkness as these 3 gigantic purple spears fly through the darkness and just light the whole cave up in purple. And all 3 spin around the entirety of the hallway, and then just pierce straight through the one on the right. And the one on the right just instantly, like, chest back, like, straight through its other side,
Oh, like an alien
and-
chest burster.
drops to the floor instantly.
Is that what the missile does? I thought it would blow them up.
No, so,
With
with
more of a power.
I imagine it like a bit like if you literally imagined a magic arrow
Okay,
with like a
cool.
point. That's how I imagine it. You can imagine it however you like. Guy from
at least
Critical Role
one-
imagines it from
Don't
he
do that, you
fires them
imagine
from
it
his
as a
crotch.
giant Penis.
Oh.
So you can do whatever you like.
I don't
with
want
it,
it for
really.
my crutch because it would have hit better in the back.
Would you prefer it to be like a
That's
little?
what my crutch always is. What?
Would you prefer it to be like a little explosion on it, or
I was going to come out of my hand. No, I just, I'm down with Pearson.
cool? All right, so just go straight through it, and the other one like keeps running and like looks behind it and like shakes and pauses for a moment, and then just like turns its head and just keeps running, just trying to get away.
Do these missiles emit light at all as they're going down?
Yes, it said it was like purple.
So
all
you
the way
got
down.
to see like the entire cave filled with purple light
Yeah, you
until
took
they
that-
hit.
How
You
far?
took that in.
How far down can I see?
So
Because it pierces his chest and then keeps going, right? So I can
it
still
pierces
see.
his chest and then it sort of like dissipates afterwards.
Yeah.
So I can't see the end of the tunnel. or to
No,
the end
not
of
quite to
tunnel.
the end.
But we did see further than we can see.
Yeah, so you saw the hallway kept going for a little bit longer, and then it looked like it reached a bit of a cavern that she was about to get to.
She.
Accidentally said she, sorry.
Was it overkill?
It was not overkill per
so
se.
they're pretty
You were.
strong. They're pretty
I will
strong.
let you know you did like perfectly kill it.
All right, everybody stop.
They got 4.
Nobody move. I could go invisible and go down and see what I can find without it knowing
wanna
that
get
I'm there.
invisible?
All right, yeah, do that.
Go down and play them a song.
Yeah, I'll.
Alright.
A funeral waltz. I'm gonna go down there, get down there.
All right, I'd like to. I'm wandering in. I'm like, what the hell was that?
I'm speechless. I've just seen a small child pierced
It's not
through.
a child. It was a lady. He said she.
What was it? A child?
Was it a female?
Well, you could go over and inspect the
Oh, yeah,
body.
definitely it's she.
Well, first of all, I'm going to check out this body first and go, what the hell was
you,
that?
you go do that. I'll.
Alright. So
Can I loot it?
you guys can go. You guys can go along.
Loot like
Dan starts fumbling around with it's got like a bit of like a little vest on, like very crude
I will
materials.
not wear a vest. Leave it on there.
And you check
hole in it,
its breast pocket, and it has like 2 gold in it.
I'll take it. 5, 6, 7.
Can I learn anything from the troglodyte? Like, from its body?
Yeah, so you can get a bit of an idea for like what you are gonna be looking at here.
I'd like to do that.
With it looking like there was going to be like quite a few troglodytes through it,
Okay.
like through this whole cavern section, you can get a bit of an idea of what you're up against. So yeah, it is this. This one did look a little bit smaller than the one that was running next to it.
Okay.
You can
So you
Did I
not
just
only
get-
killed a child lady
Hey,
troglodyte, you
you-
got the smallest one.
you can
Possibly her infant child.
you can kind of surmise that like it wasn't fully grown at this point in time in its life.
It threatened me though.
It
It was running away.
Loud.
That's some like LA police officer shit right there. But yeah, you can kind of gather that like there could definitely be ones up ahead where they could be
Bigger?
Angry
Right,
now
do you
because
guys
I
wanna-
killed their children.
You chill here. I'll go invisibility.
Yep.
cloak
I like this
style.
idea.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wander down and see what I can't see.
Do you
What
need
can
to
I see?
take any of my
I am not
killing
touching
devices?
anything of yours.
No, yeah, we're gonna just stay here, Gurn. You and me. We're gonna have a chat about the
Ethics.
About
quality
the
of
moral
life.
values.
All right, perfect. So you're going to turn invisible and
I'd
head
like
down.
to turn
Oh, I can give you some stuff if you want as well. Do you want me to give you a shield?
I'm going to be invisible. What do I need one for?
Okay. What if it falls off?
I'll be invisible for an hour.
Oh, I'll be fine then.
How are we gonna know when you're back?
Oh, maybe you won't. You'll feel it.
You just get the hell out of there and
You'll
leave
feel-
us there waiting.
Well,
feel it.
I'll give
you'll
you.
know.
I'll give you Mage Touch.
What's that?
It's an 8-hour spell that gives you. Mage armor.
Okay.
Can I do that?
Yeah, 100% you can do that.
What does it do?
So what
Blows me up.
what level spell is that one for you? That's a first
It's
level. Isn't it?
it's a level 1.
Yeah, so just mark off a little level 1. I think Floppy for your invisibility
Level 2.
level 2, so mark
Oh,
off
wait.
one of your level 2s.
Oh, so I can only use these a certain amount of times. Is that what these circles are?
Yeah.
You rest.
Oh, I
then
didn't
you
know
rest
that.
and
I
get it
thought I
back.
could use them the whole time. I shouldn't have shot the child.
And then you rest and you can get them back.
Well, how do I
It's
rest?
good you got to that moral
Can these guys
judgment.
rest while I'm going down?
So a short rest is generally considered to be around like 15 minutes, and then a long rest being hour
Oh, wait.
plus.
So when I did that shield before, I
Oh,
used one as
2
well,
hours
didn't
plus, I think.
I? When I gave Ben a shield.
Yeah, if shield was a first
Shit,
level as
I
well,
ran out
then
of
yeah,
magic.
that.
Thank goodness for that.
No more child.
I didn't know that, eh?
All right.
I would have been less.
Alright, I think you guys
I
should
don't want-
rest
can
while I
I-
go have
You
a...
Can
can
I
use your
not- can I-
cantrips whenever you want. Those ones you can use whenever you want.
What ones?
The
Oh, my
cantrips above it,
cantrips at the top.
yeah, those ones you can use
So that's
as much
how
as you
it
like.
works. I didn't know that. Okay, cool.
All right, cool. So Floppy's invisible.
Alright, cool. Do I have to roll anything? Or I'm just like sick at being
you
invisible.
just fade up. Just
Oh, hang on, before you do, before he goes,
yep.
can I cast Long Strider on him?
Yeah.
So if I touch him,
I'm not that
his
kind of guy.
speed increases for 1 hour.
Cool.
Sick.
you go.
I'm sore shoulder.
Oh shit, sorry.
All right. So Floppy is buffed up to the teeth to
Yeah.
survive
Oh,
whatever
that's
could happen in this scenario.
I'm
Popped invisibility,
And I'm...
He's
And
super fast.
making your way straight down. So you
Please can't be bothered waiting.
are we going to get a stealth roll here, or you don't really care about?
I'm invisible. I would like to be quiet, though.
Okay, we'll call that a stealth roll. That's fine. Let's have a look here.
Yeah, go for
So
it.
8 plus
4.
4, lovely. So a 12. All right, that's pretty good. So you make your way down. I think the invisibility. We'll say invisibility gives advantage to that because. Oh, actually, let me double check what invisibility wants to do there.
Ooh, I've got the high.
'Cause it
super
probably does
duper
give-
high
Do you
investigation.
want to see the move that I
What
do
that
to cast
means,
my
that-
invisibility spell?
Go for it.
It goes like this. And I'm invisible.
What does investigation mean, Brayden? I've got-
Investigations. It's kind of like perception, but think of it more like how I would describe like detective work. Like perception is just
invisible.
sort of like getting an idea. There you go. That looks great. So investigation, I would say, would be more like okay, trying to surmise details from an
Hey, you got his
environment
head in there.
rather than just perception.
Yeah, just your head. Get your arm up. Yeah, there we are.
All right, cool.
Invisibility.
It doesn't actually say what it wants to actually give as like a bonus or anything.
You're
so
a
that's
wizard
fine.
now, Harry.
All right, cool. So yeah, with that, we'll say, all right. So we've gone and we've met with Sir Tristan. Mm-hmm. He's explained the entire situation to us.
Is this a recap?
I'm giving a little bit of a recap. It's all right. And we've made our way down the road. We met Fucko and Fucko, and we got
Fucko
some
and
apples.
Fucko.
We learnt about owlbears and how to, there are
actually
ones near his
friends.
farm who are actually friendly. And we made our way to the Troglodyte Caverns entrance, and we've headed down, sussed out some rooms that had absolutely nothing in them, and then made our way through some treasure, and are now following what seems to be where the Troglodytes are located.
Dan killed a child.
And Dan may or may not have killed a child. Right now,
We don't know if he's
Floppy is
died.
invisible, and we are about to catch up and see what he sees.
He's also super fast.
He's also incredibly fast and has like way more strength and is way like stronger like health wise and everything at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. Can't see me.
Yeah,
Yeah, John Cena.
Yeah.
John Unseen.
John can't see you.
How do you regain all your spells and stuff?
Have a rest.
So that's with a short rest. So you guys could technically do a short rest.
While he's gone?
You could do it all together. It would just use 15 minutes of your invisibility, but that
You're invisible for an hour, aren't you?
Yeah.
yeah. So you guys can all just chill out for a second,
All right.
like
Is this
around.
a short rest so I can get all my magic back?
Yeah.
have a
So we'll say
razor?
it's a short rest. Get your spell slots back, and well, you can roll a hit dice if you've taken any damage.
I
Nah.
have not.
So you're all good.
Yes, we have. Floppy and I have.
I didn't.
When that giant
Oh,
bit
yeah,
of
we
thing
did.
fell on us.
You took like 3 damage.
Yeah, so how do
can
we...
get that back?
Yeah.
So under or next to your underneath your temporary hit points and stuff, you'll see hit dice, and it tells you your total, and
Yep.
it might be like 3d10 or
Yep,
something like
mine's
that.
3d10.
3d10.
Mine's 3d8.
So you can roll you can roll 1, like with only having taken 3 damage. You can roll 1d10, and you'll heal that much
Okay.
during your rest.
Let's do it.
All right, so 1d10. That's a d12. D10. So Ben got 2 health back.
2 health back.
I
So-
rolled 1d8.
1d8. There we go.
Ooh.
A 6. So
Do
you
I go above my maximum? or I
you go back to full health,
to
and then there
rest?
are some spells that can grant you temporary hit points,
Okay.
which then add as a bonus.
So
I
that's
like
15
this.
How long does my shield go for? My shield that I put on?
The shield has reset now.
It's
so
reset?
Okay, so I'm gonna cruise. I'm cruising down, all invisible like.
yep, making our way downtown, walking
Making
fast.
my way downtown. Just
All
peeking
right.
out over my invisibility. What can I see?
Acolyte.
Follower.
How far am I going down? Like how far away from these?
So it's about like, I'd probably say about maybe like 40, 50 meters, sort of to like the next entrance that comes out.
I'm gonna stop at the entrance and just sort of like peer around, see what I can't see. I don't want to go too far in case I bump into someone.
Yeah, perfect.
And
All
then
right,
they'll be
cool.
Like,
So
oh, what's this invisible thing bumping into me?
we'll get a perception check. That is a
Natural 20! Yeah, boy!
Floppy-
+2.
Floppy sees into time itself.
Ooh.
All right,
You
so
can see all that was and ever will be.
What happens if you roll a 20? Is that you get to do it again or something?
yes, that's like a critical. In when you're in a fight and you're doing it for like an
fight.
attack, it does double damage or double
40.
the dice. So no, so if you roll a natural 20 for your attack, what if you roll 2d8 as your attack damage?
Okay.
You get to double that.
So what have I found? What have I
So
seen in
with
there?
that, you can see with your dark vision and everything, because I think dark vision's like 60 feet or whatever it
Yeah,
is.
I did turn off my torch when I went invisible.
Yeah, I would hope
Okay.
so. That's
Right.
fine.
Given.
So with that, you're having a bit of a look around in here. What you find is a slightly larger cavern.
Yep.
It's actually got some like a bit of like a level to it, where like there's like a back section which has like a raised platform in the stone. And what you actually find is what seems to be a small little like campsite type deal.
Okay.
Um,
Are there any troglodytes?
some like beds. You do see some troglodytes.
How many?
So you see 5 troglodytes.
Shit.
2 of which are a bit larger than the others.
Yeah.
And one of the 5 that you see is the
Covered in blood.
other one that ran, that kept running.
Yeah, okay.
And it's currently, it looks like it's currently like conversing with the other one.
Can I sneak up and hear and listen to them? I wanna know what
You
they're
can
saying.
sneak in a little bit further.
Yeah, I'm gonna sneak in a little
That's
bit.
all right.
further.
We will get another stealth roll.
Yep.
That is a 7 plus.
That was gonna be
Plus
crit
4.
fail.
Plus 4.
Plus 4. All right, that's all right. I'm going to do a secret roll to see
With a
what their
critical fail,
perception
mate.
is like.
It means you, like, the worst thing ever can happen. So, like, if Floppy had gotten a critical fail there, he probably would have tripped on a rock or something and fallen down. And
Into
they
the
would have
middle
known
of
his-
them on their sword.
Yeah. Like, the worst case scenario.
I love
Yeah,
all the floating head.
ones you can have some fun with to be absolutely shocking. With that, they continue about the little conversation they're trying to. You can now slightly start to hear what they're saying.
They speak the same language. They speak
Yeah,
common,
common.
yeah.
okay,
They're
right.
sort of jumping between common and troglodyte, so you hear bits and pieces of their conversation.
Okay, so I have comprehend languages.
Oh, yes, you do. I forgot about that.
So I have comprehend languages, which I can cast and use for an hour.
All right, awesome. So you're gonna
So that's the first level one. So I'll
bust
use
that first level.
So that means I can understand the common and their troglodyte things. So I'm getting jiggy with
You're
their
getting the
language.
whole conversation now.
Yeah.
What
What can I learn?
what you hear is that this not younger one, this
Smaller.
one, this smaller one,
The survivor.
the survivor, they are currently in conversation with them, saying how they just ran into people out there, and they're not sure if their supplies that they stole are still there. They've probably been ransacked. They're currently trying to figure out some form of defensive position or some way to hide even.
Okay.
They really want to avoid going down what they refer to as the cursed labyrinth.
Oh dear.
That sounds wicked.
And you see them.
I like a challenge.
The smaller one keeps referring to it and pointing to it, being like, "Why don't we just go down there? Like we can only go if we
What are
go
they
in there a
pointing at?
little bit." It's a very small crevice that it looks like when there's a bit of a crack.
Like something that Nathan Drake would have to crawl through.
100%.
Okay, done. Could
Yeah,
I fit
perfect.
in it?
I should just describe things with video game things.
Yeah,
hey?
I mean it works.
Yeah. 100% like it could be hiding a loading time.
Okay. Is there anything else around the room that I can learn from?
So you can see now that you're close enough, you can see they've got their bed rolls. They've got their little crates of food and
love bread
some
rolls.
meats. There is there's ash and the remains of what would be a small fire. There's
Because they
a
have a small child.
like a lean-to tent that up against the side of one of the
do they
cave
have
walls.
weapons?
You see the larger one has a short sword with him.
Indeed.
There's another one who is off in their own little conversation of the other three. One of them is he's got a short bow, and another one has a crossbow.
Oh, Jesus.
And the other one doesn't seem to have anything on them, and the smaller one, still having the conversation, doesn't appear to have anything on them either.
Okay.
So they've stolen. So all that loot we found was other people they've stolen from.
It appears so.
Yeah, well, maybe they die. Thieves.
Okay.
He is the law, judge, jury, and executioner.
If there's nothing else I can learn from here, if there's nothing I can steal,
Nothing you can steal. Yep.
is
So
there, is
yeah,
there nothing? Is there anything I can steal?
nothing particularly without putting yourself in real harm's way of
Oh,
getting.
I'm totally okay with that.
All right, perfect. So
No, I'm not. I had a momentary
With your
lapse.
-1 strength, you're fine putting yourself in danger.
beautiful. This invisibility is
How
working
far
perfectly
away
for
is he
you, hey?
from us?
Yeah.
So from the initial entrance to that cave, it's about 30-40 feet away where
Wait,
that
how-
ledge is where they're up on.
How long have I been invisible now? Considering we had
still
15-minute rest.
So with a 15-minute rest, probably still just the 20, 25.
All right.
You're going all good for now.
Okay, I might just see if I can poke my head into the crevice.
Yep. Try and have
See if I can see further. I'm not going to go in. I just want to poke a head in.
All right, cool. So you make your way across the cavern. Literally no stress about it whatsoever because they cannot see you. They cannot detect you at all.
I'm chilling invisible.
So you make your way across. It's this cavern. It looks like the three of you, none of you are too big or anything. If you maybe had a Goliath
could
with you or
fit in.
anything, it'd be a little difficult to
I don't
squeeze
like
through.
lights.
You as you're doing this, you can still just hear a little bit of their conversation. It gets quieter as you get closer to the crevice on the
Are they
other side
saying
of the
more
cave.
about the labyrinth?
They are. They're talking a little bit about how the smaller one just is suggesting we just go in there and just hide just shortly after the entrance. The other one's saying how we don't want to go anywhere near there. Every time they've seen the Thessal Hydra crawl through, they never hear from it again for days, and then all of a sudden it comes back out, and purely from them hiding there very carefully.
Does the Thessal Hydra go into the same small crevice?
It does.
And is there only one entrance?
It's just the one little
So,
crevice.
so as far as we know, that's the only in and out of the labyrinth.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to...
Come back, yeah.
I'm
So
going to go back and let him know.
find?
Oh, man.
All that stuff.
I'm still invisible, eh?
Yeah.
Shit, hang on. Hey, guys!
Yeah, mate.
Whoa!
Oh, sorry, just me.
you can remove some
can
of the
remove just my head,
invisibility
so I'm a floating
whenever
head.
you want. I love it.
So there's some troglodytes down there, man. Little ones, some bigger ones. They got some weapons. One of them, crossbow. But there's a crevice. There's a crevice. They keep referring it to as the labyrinth. Some of them want to go in there. Some of them really do not.
All right, and that's the only entrance you could see?
It's the only one I can see. And
like-
apparently, old mate Thessal Hydra hangs out in there.
Really? So that's the only way he can come in and out.
As far as I can tell, yeah.
So,
That doesn't make sense.
Gurn, do you have the ability to say, I don't know, cause a massive rock slide and close off the only entrance that the big giant beast can come in or out of?
We won't get our money for the heads.
Don't care.
We can't prove
How
that
much
we killed it either.
Well, we can blow up the place.
So how do we know it's in there?
It's not going to come in. Well, they said it went past the other
they
day.
said they've seen it go in there.
I tracked it, remember? The last time it came past, if there's only one entrance and I saw it go in the morning.
It wouldn't have fit through that crack. It must be somewhere else. They said it was 10 foot high.
Yeah, how'd it get in there?
They said it
Yeah,
came through there.
this is a. I will share a little bit of just like the fun little DM thoughts that I'm having here. So what I'm imagining is this thing straight up, it like pulls in its head like Demogorgon, obviously. It pulls in its heads into its mouth, shrinks down, and then proceeds to like crack some of its like bones in like its rib cage and everything,
like
squeeze it in, and then it like crawls through with its like pincer tail like following in behind.
It's like Tombs from the X-Files.
Yeah. I'll make tombs.
So yeah, that and then once it's through the other side, they don't know.
So couldn't we just close off that entrance and?
We don't know that it's going to kill
We don't even know if it's on the other side. There could be a whole other
what if
a maze.
What if we blow up the entrance and then go wait at the entrance of the main cave, and if it comes out, we jump it and slice its heads off?
I feel like you're really trying to finish this quest really quickly.
Is that sword for show, Ben?
No, I'm just trying to be smart about it. Like, we're going into his lair where he sleeps.
Where he wouldn't expect
I want the $200 worth of heads.
We can get them. We close it off, and he either stays in there and dies, or he comes out the only entrance. And as he comes out, he sticks his heads out that entrance. I'm up top with my sword, and as his heads come out, I jump down and go.
Okay, it's the only
and
plan.
Slice all their heads off.
It's the only plan we've got. So. But we don't know how big the entrance is on the other side. It could be vastly huge.
But we only have to close off the little room where the troglodytes are. Like there's there's the hallway, and then there's the entrance into the room where the troglodytes are. Then there's a little crevice into the big labyrinth. All I'm saying is that before we go into where the troglodytes are, we cause a massive cave in. It closes that off. The Demogorgon or whatever is either trapped in there and dead forever. Or he comes out, and he comes out the only entrance in order to get out of all the crumbling wreckage. And as he comes out, I'm standing on top of the mouth and in the wide open of the forest where I'm at my prime. And as he comes out, I slice his head off with my big sword.
So you've just landslided yourself into the room.
What?
Well,
if
you've landslided the room shut and then you're in there,
No. So we got. All right, so picture this, all right? Because we're in the hall now, right? We're in the hall.
I don't have anything that can destroy a hole.
We'll find something. No, you got missiles.
They're magic missiles.
They will cause a cave in.
I would like to run into the room and see what the troglodytes do.
Ooh.
Well, that's fucking dumb. Look, no, seriously.
It didn't sound dumb with the noise that the DM
He's
made.
working against us. His whole purpose is to make sure that the story continues. I'm trying to streamline it. So if we're in this hallway now, there's a room ahead of us, and in that room's a little crack. I'm saying we get some missiles, fire up into the roof, causes a cave in, blocks off the mouth of the cave. We leg it out of there because he can do it from 60 feet.
You know the people who like play like Mario Kart when it first comes out, and they're trying to figure out where all the little shortcuts are and everything.
Yep.
And they spend like 8 hours smashing against the walls of the track to find the one part. And you know how like they spend so much time doing that when they want to streamline it and get it really straight and perfect.
But they could be playing it and having fun.
Right.
And they could just, follow
Why
the
don't
track
we
a
do
little
this?
bit
Why don't we
further.
go in and kill all the troglodytes and then block up the hole?
Let's run into there, scare them, and see what they do. Maybe there's a hidden entrance that we don't know about.
Fine. Killjoys. I just want to get my gold and go home. Guys suck.
I've got heaps of gold.
So why don't you want to go home?
Because I want more.
You can murder children there.
I'm a greedy wizard.
All right, so what's going on then?
So I think we should just burst into the room and go like, "Wah!"
Like all three of us, or
Can
me?
we
No, all of us.
Can we eat the
I got
child?
a rapier.
Can
I got a rapier and a dagger. I'm just swinging that.
Can we create a drying rack, cut up the small child and dry it for
Can
later?
all right? No. What if can I just
Like in the
walk to the
forest.
entrance with my longbow and just snipe at them?
Let's throw the child in the room
There's like
and then
5
we'll
of them.
scare them. That
Oh.
might cause them to panic, and at least it will disarray them, and they won't be able to have their.
I've got a hunting trap.
Throw
We could
that in there
set
as
the
well.
hunting
There's
trap.
5 of them.
How many? What's the hunting trap? Does it mean I can make like a pit with spikes?
I mean, given the time and energy, you could. Otherwise, we'd
I'd
consider it
like
more
to
like
run
a
in
bear
and
trap.
say boo.
All right, Floppy's
All right, let's just see what happens.
Floppy's
What do the crystals do? I've
run
got one.
straight through.
I've run straight through. Like, while you guys are debating, I'm going to run and go like, ah!
No,
Troubly dice.
can you run in playing a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, this would be.
bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
Playing on my trusty lute.
All right,
Oh, that really hurt.
all of that happens.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
Legitimately, in game, that happens.
So you and I are arguing. He runs past, yelling out,
Yeah,
"Let
yeah.
the bodies hit the floor." Okay.
So yeah, well, whilst we were arguing over what to do,
Yeah.
Floppy's character just plays a song and runs at the troll.
Yeah.
Perfect. So then
Troglodytes.
you're in the center of this cavern, looking at the slight, like, raised platform of stone,
And
up,
we follow him as well.
and you guys follow in.
Yeah, we after him.
All right. So as Floppy's standing there singing "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," and the two of you are walking into the
Surely
cave
we
as
get
well.
some inspiration from that.
Yeah, we'll say you guys get a
Yeah,
bardic
that'd
inspiration from that.
pick you
So
up.
you get a 1d6 plus to whatever you want, and you get to use that once for this bit, and then
1d6.
the two
don't have
having
another D6,
the
so-
main conversation, they like flip their head around and turn, and the shorter one just points and goes,
That's it.
them.
Yeah.
Them.
And I go, well, actually him, but...
him.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. Actually him, but...
Yeah.
yes.
And then the larger one with the short sword, it instantly like pushes
Draws
the
it?
other one aside and draws their short
And
sword.
I'm like, no, legitimately, him.
And I go,
and so with
"You
that,
call that a sword?" And I
Right.
pull out the big motherfucking black sword and go, "That's a sword."
is
That's
this
a spoon.
is this
Perfect.
one of the places where his sword gets a plus?
so the sword hasn't got its like pluses yet. At the moment, it's still just it's like +1 bonus.
This isn't the area that gets it more pluses.
Not yet.
Oh,
So I'm just going to try and negotiate with him.
You're going to negotiate with
Yep,
him now
first,
that
yeah,
the two
you're
of you have
holding
drawn
the giant-
swords.
Yeah, we've
and are
drawn swords.
walking towards each other.
pre-battle
He
banter.
can see that I've got a big ass sword. I clearly know what I'm doing.
All right.
So you got two choices here.
This is some samurai showdown stuff.
No, because samurais, once you've drawn the swords, that's it.
Ooh.
So, two options,
They're not samurai.
troglodyte. We can fight.
I
And
fire magic missiles over his shoulder.
we can fight, and you can die. Or you can go through that crack and scout ahead for us.
At the same time, I'm playing dueling banjos.
That's good.
Either way, you might die, but at least this way you've got an opportunity to maybe not die as quick.
All right. Give me a negotiation check. I think it is negotiation in.
No.
No, it's not. It's persuasion.
Persuasion?
Yep. Give me a.
I've got a 0 on persuasion.
But does my dueling
But,
banjos
but
add any
that's
tension to it?
I'm being wisdom.
You can use your bardic inspiration on that, so you get a plus d6.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
So
do
we'll
that.
do that.
Yeah, I'll give him a bust.
Alright, let's see what you get here.
My bardic inspiration.
Oh,
That is a 12. All right, now he's going to oppose that. Let's see how he goes.
Ding, 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 ding,
He,
ding.
We've got it.
He looks like he's weighing up his options. And he like looks over his shoulder at the smaller one, who's now like just standing there waiting to see what happens because they're just like shook from before. The other three are like coming to like the edge of the like raised platform. The one with the crossbow is like pointing it at you guys, obviously, and they're waiting for his command. And he stops and looks back. You see him glance past you and look towards the hallway, where you completely eviscerated the other one.
where I'm standing?
Yeah, they like look next to you. They look down the hallway, and then Dan just like peeks his head into their cone of view. It's just like,
Hey,
and he weighs up his options. He's like,
yeah, just seeing the damage I did.
fine.
Good choice.
He signals for the smallest one, and the smallest one like comes over and like hides behind it a bit, behind the bigger one, and then he signals for the other three. The one with the crossbow like raises its arms, is like, what the hell, like what's going on, like in Troglodyte, and
I can understand that. It's okay.
he tells them just to shut up and listen. This is probably our only course of action. They just hope they won't get maimed in the entrance to the what the hell was it called? Labyrinth thing.
The labyrinth.
Of death or doom.
Labyrinth of doom.
of Doom. Cursed Labyrinth. That's
Labyrinth
it.
of boom.
He looks really pissed off, but
So what I want you to do, Troglodyte,
he turns and looks at you, and
I want you to go in there. I want you to cause a big old commotion. And then I want you to run back out here. With the big old meanie guy chasing you. And I want you to lure him into this little room where we're going to have a little surprise waiting for him.
Cake.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not cake. Doesn't
Birthday
exist in this
cake.
world.
Okay.
Jeebus.
So
I'll send my.
And we would also like
And-
to rename you Beatty.
And Beatty.
Warren Beatty.
Warren
No,
Beatty.
no. He's a... Look, all right, Warren. If you do that, we'll let your young master go. That's right. Master Bait will be able to leave the tunnel. Your family will be able to leave the tunnel.
Goddamn.
And if you bring that thing out here, you can flee down there as well. All you have to do, mate, is get that little beastie to follow you out.
And I'll give you an apple.
Thanks, Gurn.
Tempting
won't
as
kill
that
you.
sounds,
What-
if I do this to the best of my ability, and
Wow, why so formal, posh guy? Come on, we're mates here.
what
Troglodytes, they're all quite formal.
what if the beast doesn't follow? If I try my if I cause a ruckus,
Can you shut up with the singing? I'm trying to negotiate.
Well, just remember that I'm here with
What I
your
do,
children.
man.
I understand that, but I just want to know what happens if I try to get its attention and it doesn't.
Well, then you don't come out until you do. It's really quite simple.
You're really quite scary.
It is a large cavern in there. It is echoes on.
Are you really happy? Have you been in there?
We sent a scout.
Oh, so it's just hearsay then. Yeah,
But
for all you know,
did he come back?
No.
No, he hasn't come back, so it's fine.
Maybe he found the treasure.
Do you reckon there's treasure in there?
There is treasure. I hear there's treasure. You can keep the treasure if you bring it out.
I would not be surprised if there was treasure. Such a labyrinth itself.
Yep. So go get the beastie, and you can have some treasure.
I'll try. And
He do
goes
or do
and he
not.
goes and walks and
Don't say it.
crawls through. He's got his
Oh, wait, is he gone?
sword
Yeah,
drawn.
he's good.
He's
Alright.
making his way through the crevice.
You lot. I'm talking to the other ones now.
Are these
Yep.
blue, these people?
You
I
lot-
think they're blue.
Troglodytes.
I thought that too.
You can all bugger off,
Okay.
apart from the kid.
Okay.
Oh,
Gurn,
Yeah, what
Gurn,
other ones?
Gurn,
What other ones are there?
Gurn,
What
take
other
care of the
ones-
kid.
What
There
other
were
ones are
there
there?
are three other ones. They
What-
look like if you imagine henchmen of these
Yep.
like type deals. They are like part of the gang.
Actually,
because if you let them go, they
no,
might
yeah.
cause it start a trap.
Kid, you can go. But if we let him go, he might bring people down here
Just
to
keep
attack
him
us.
here. It's fine. Like he's fine. He wants to wait for his friend anyway.
Hey, kid, Master Beatty.
Do I have a?
It just looks up at you like shaking. It's like
I got heaps of rope. Should we just tie him up?
strange.
No.
Yeah,
Name.
time up.
What do you
Okay.
want to do, Master Beatty? What would you like to do in a perfect
Don't ask
world?
Master Beatty
just-
what he wants to do.
I don't want that thing to come out and do what you did to her.
Hey, he did that. I'm trying to help.
That was him.
It
You
looks up
attacked
at
us.
looks up at Dan. It's just like, and then
All
it
right.
looks at the hallway. It's like,
Stormtroopers, you got any arrows?
the one with the crossbow is like, I got like 5.
5 arrows? Give me those arrows.
What? All of them?
Yeah, give me the arrows.
And the bloody thing.
Why? I've
But-
already got one.
Oh, can I have his?
But then I
crossbow?
can't do anything with this.
Yeah, that's right. You don't need to. Give me the arrows.
I think that's kind of the point.
Your choice are you give me the arrows, and you can. I'll let you keep the arrows if you swear. What are troglodytes like? Are they loyal people?
They tend to go around with like their like family members and like extended family.
Right,
There
right.
has been times in history where they have had like larger clans, and they've like set up shop and sort of civilized their own little place.
We don't want him to shoot us with the
I can
crossbow.
charm
Take
people.
his arrows.
Floppy, do you want to
break
charm
his
I
someone?
can charm people.
You can charm people.
I'm charismatic.
Do you reckon
as
you could-
Fuck.
So, Ozzy, do you reckon you could chat to our nice, friendly stormtroopers there?
Oui.
Can you?
And maybe just maybe convince them to aid us in our battle against this ravenous thing that's haunting their lair? Like,
Absolutely.
wouldn't you like to keep this house, guys?
Absolutely. I'll have a chat with them.
The house of masturbators. Like,
The little one just like still just looks confused,
All
and
right.
the one with the crossbow is like, I mean, yeah, it's nice here.
it's
like-
nice, isn't it? But wouldn't you like it if
I mean,
there
other
wasn't
than
so-
the giant fucking.
What if we got rid of that? What if you helped us get rid of that pest?
If you can get rid of the Thessal Hydra, that'd be great.
I'll use charm, and they'll just do whatever we want.
I mean, the fact that he went in there like,
Have a word to my friend Ozzy here.
Hello, me matey.
Ozzy, how you doing?
I'm doing good, mate. Can I have a little word with you?
Sure thing.
Can you convince everyone?
Yeah,
One
can
go.
I charm everyone within 30 feet, or just one
I
person?
think it is just one person.
Are
Which
you
one of
the-
you's in charge?
Him, the guy who just went in.
All right.
Okay, who's second in charge?
That'd be me.
Who?
Mate.
What are the other guys have weapons?
So there was the one with the crossbow and the one with the sword, who's the leader. He just went out. Everyone
Yeah.
else is sort
Yeah.
of just.
Okay, so they're just
All right.
people.
I'll make second in charge.
Yep, that's me. Number 2.
How do I use charm? Do I just use charm?
You use charm, and they have to do a. They have to save against a DC, I believe.
Okay, so my DC is 12.
All right, cool. So they
So
will
what would I
roll
like them
against
to do?
that.
Just
They're going to
Just wanted to do nothing.
kill the monster when it comes out. And the only action they'll take is to kill the monster when it comes out.
Yeah,
and
no,
save us.
No, they should
No, no, no.
protect us.
They should
No.
protect us.
They should...
All right,
All right, yeah, okay, cool.
cool. So he's rolled, and he's like,
That means killing the monster.
Ozzy! Oh, mate, good to see you, mate.
it's not too
Good
bad to see you,
stuff.
man. How's things?
What are
How's
you
kids?
doing down here? Ah,
Hell,
neck
now
of
Don't
the
bring up
woods.
the kids!
Oh, no. Right. Man, look, we're on a little quest. I could really use your help, man. Like, I'd really like it if you had our back.
Had
This
you-
little Thessal
yeah.
Hydra thing is going to come out. He's going to be all like heads biting and stuff, man.
Oh,
you
man,
know.
it's going to come out. You guys are
Yeah,
getting that
man.
coming
no,
out.
No, he's coming out, man. But it's cool. We got this.
Damn,
This
all
part
right.
what I
I
could
mean,
use is you're a good guy.
Might not be the
I
best
like
plan.
you. And
I think he's stoned.
I would like it if you could maybe just give us a little hand. Maybe offer a little bit of protection for us.
yeah, man, I can
you
do
feel?
that. I got this crossbow. I got like 5 arrows. Man, that's,
No, we took.
that's all I need, man.
No, I gave him an option.
Man, I believe in you. That is cool. You're a cool guy. Thanks, man.
Cool.
So
I
your-
like
your-
this guy.
Your perception is just like, you give him a reefer, don't you?
He just shares a little bit of a
He's
pass the
got him
doobie,
stoned.
man.
I did was,
Like a true musical bard.
blazed up a doobie, man, and dutched him out.
Gave him a pine needle.
Alright, so he's got our back now.
Yeah, he's 100% on your side for,
Alright, so
for
can
the
I-
next hour.
can I-
He
alright,
doesn't
cool.
know his charm.
Cool,
so-
cool.
Oh, so it's an actual spell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I do a
thought it was
perception
bit
check
weird.
on just the area and where would be a good place to set up the trap in order to get the big old monster when it comes out? The best,
Yep.
most effective way to
What trap
set a
have we
trap.
got?
I've got a trap.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I'd
cool.
like to set up a trap.
I've got a prayer book
All right.
and a holy symbol.
Are you a holy man, Dan?
Is the monster religious?
Is
Maybe
you
you
going to
can
perform an
convert it.
exorcism?
Well, it might not like. It might be like a demon that doesn't like God stuff.
Maybe.
Okay, hit
can
the
I have
God
that
shit.
perception roll to see
Yo.
where I can set up the trap, please?
Let's have a looky-loo. Here we go. As a 12 plus.
Plus perception. I've already lost it. Where is it? Perception. It's got a dot next to it, so
Perfect.
it's plus 3.
Plus 2, so
Plus
5,
2.
so 17.
Yep.
You get the idea that if their leader does come running back out of the crevice, you don't want to have it right at the very entrance because he's just going to fall straight through it.
Yep.
If you can have it a little bit further forward, especially due to the sheer size of this thing apparently, you can put it a little bit forward, and so long as you can get him to dive to the left or
I don't care
right
if he
to
dies.
get out of the way.
No, because then he'll set the trap off and then it won't work on the thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
you want to make it so that
You need to
he
give him enough time
gets
to
out of the
yell at
way
him to tell him to get out of the way.
and it affects them.
And you
but
know how to do that because you're a ranger.
you get the idea that you could do that, and
Yeah.
so long as you've got it placed enough forward that you could yell for him to get out of the way, you'll be all good.
I'll just yell left when he comes in.
Cool.
Your left or his left?
Doesn't
I'll
matter.
point. Go this way.
Yeah. Perfect. So
all right.
you're going to
but
set
you
up a
could
trap?
yell that as he's coming up because the monster can't understand English, can it? Do we ask that?
No.
Shit. Do any of the heads talk?
What, on the Thessal Hydra?
Yeah.
I do not know.
One of them
You'll
sounds
have to
like
wait and
Can
see.
Ronnie
they
Corbett.
understand English?
They do not know. You have to find out.
All right, so
All right, so you're setting
so
up a
with
trap.
a 17, that trap will be pretty effective there.
Yeah, so
17.
You've set that up.
17.
It'd take about like 20 minutes, and you're like, all right, cool. This is gonna do some serious damage once this
It's a hunting trap, so
Once this thing
it's gonna mess him up.
comes in.
It's gonna like put him in the spot. He
Yeah.
won't be able to move.
It's not only will it.
It's like a big bear trap, right?
Yeah, not only will it like limit their movement 100%, but like they'd have to get out of it before they can move around. It would actually do some initial damage as well.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. All right, what else can we nerf this place with? What else have we got, chaps?
I've got some perfume.
Okay, thank you.
So it's been about 20 minutes since you're doing that and everything. The younger one is sort of just like sitting by like the little bit that was like an old fire that's been put out, and like every now and again just looks towards the hallway and then looks away and looks towards the crevice and looks away.
Hey, don't.
Okay.
What my colleague means to say is, it's cool. Stay here, man. Stay safe. You don't want to go out there.
Don't stone the kid.
The guy with the crossbow is like, it's all good.
Yeah, he is, man. He is
Yeah.
all good. So you go out there, there's light, man. You guys don't like the light. It's
Yeah, nah,
chill.
nah,
You
man.
stay here, you chill.
Nah, man.
All right,
Like
so
it
here's
nice
my idea. When he comes out and the beast is chasing him, I've got some rope. So what we should do is stand on either side. So the beastie comes running in. He gets caught in the trap. Snap. I throw the rope over to you,
What does
and
a
we tie him
Scooby
down.
do?
You know you could trip him over so he falls
No,
down,
because
and
the other
his
guy
face goes into the
But the
trap.
other guy's coming out, so we don't want to trip him.
And we pull
Oh,
the
okay.
rope
So
up.
all right. So you can. All right. Yeah, we'll do that. So the plan is we're going to be on either side of it
Yeah.
with the rope on the ground,
And you're
then
gonna
as he
set up
comes
it.
running through. So you two will do that because I'm the swords guy, and I'll be there ready to do
And
the
we'll
chopping.
both, as he runs through, one of us will grab him and pull on the side. So
Yes,
the
Would
trap.
you
Yep.
like to be
There you
Shaggy
go.
or Scooby?
Like zoiks.
So you're going to do a trip
Like,
trap.
wow, man.
Yep, so trip
I
trap,
know
and then
what-
he'll fall, and
one
one
of
of his
the-
heads will get stuck in the bear trap, and it'll chop.
Hopefully.
Nice.
At least one of them.
Yeah, 'cause I could've handled seven, but
I
not
shouldn't do that because I got probably some good magic I could do. in
What
front
magic
of
do you
him.
have?
Well, I got magic missiles.
Well,
I've
here's
got
what
a
I do.
flaming sphere. I got a thunder wave.
I
what's
got
that
my
Misty
mate
Step?
crossbow. Me and my mate crossbow
That's
will do it.
teleportation.
How many people can you teleport?
Don't know.
As soon as he comes out,
Teleport him off a cliff.
teleport his head away from his body.
Let me see if Misty
might-
Step does apply to other
No,
people.
because I create mist and I can move in the mist.
I think it does have to move your entire person. I don't think
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
do
All right,
It's
well,
not-
can we
it's
do
not
a
a
dance
portal
and,
gun.
teleport him up 20,000 feet in the air?
Yeah, but isn't he some form of creature that can fly?
It's actually just on yourself. It's
Ah,
not even a
that's fine.
touch
All right,
spell.
yeah.
It's a
so-
good idea, though.
How about me
It's a
and
very
my
good
mate,
idea. I like the creativity.
Me and my
Um,
mate Reefer Madness will trip him. You guys?
Oh, yeah, we can
All
use
right.
a troll to do it.
You're
Yeah,
Reefer.
yeah.
Okay,
Me
yep.
and Reefer
Yeah,
are
because
gonna-
he's not very good at fighting,
Now,
so
what
they
have you
should be
got?
the rope.
I got a lot. I got some pens. I got some ink. I got
You
some
realise
paper.
that
I got a
what-
disguise kit.
You realize what probably is going to happen is that he's going to be massive. They're just going to pull the rope up. You know that probably is going to happen. But
It'll be a good distraction.
they can't do anything anyway, so we might as well use them somehow.
I got some pretty fine clothes. I got some fancy duds.
Some real nice specs.
Is there any rocks in the area?
There's a bit.
So could I possibly huddle them together to create sort of like figures? Like
Is
sort
it-
of moundy looking figures?
I know what information
You
you
could. You're probably running out of time. Like you'd probably got a little bit more, like a tiny bit more time before.
All right, me and Reefer Madness
I
are
don't-
standing there waiting.
Just one more question. I don't know if you can answer this. Is the monster susceptible to sleep? Is everything susceptible to sleep?
Everything is. Sleep works in a really strange way where, say, you're in the middle of in a fight and you've done some damage to something and you want to send it to sleep. That's easier than when it's at full health because sleep depends on if you can
its hit
roll
points.
roll enough dice to reach its current hit points. So, yeah.
We could, at
If-
some stage, we've got that up our sleeve to sleep it for a minute, and then we could just all, fuck it.
We're all good. We're all
up.
good plan-wise.
All right, yeah, we'll do that. Let's do it.
I don't know if
Alright.
I'd call it a plan, but yeah.
I've got...
Close enough to a plan.
I mean, we all probably should... I would like to cast mage armor on myself.
That's a good idea.
For 8 hours. Actually, would it still be on from last time I did it to Ben?
Yeah, that would still be applying to Ben. So,
To me, I thought my shield was done
uh,
because you applied it to Floppy.
no, that was a. Oh yeah, so Floppy still has mage armor, doesn't he?
Yep. So
That was over an hour ago, though, surely. My invisibility wore off. So.
Yeah, but
My mage armor
armor's
goes for 8 hours.
Oh, I'm sick. I'm good.
So you're a tough boy still.
I would
So
like
do I have
mage
to- do
armor.
I have to make a note of that
I would
anyway?
like-
Yeah. What's the mage armor do to AC? What's your little notes say, Dan?
Mage armor.
It just says mage armor, action, touch, 8 hours.
Okay, cool. That's all right. Let me double check.
What does it give me?
13 plus dex.
What?
Sorry, I'm reading the little notes for myself. That's all good.
And how many bows are in the area?
I know what that is for.
They're all on people.
For you, Floppy. That's all good.
How many bows? How many bows do we have?
So we've got yourself, but you're probably going to be wielding the great sword.
Yep.
And
We
then
should be in a better
the
location
crossbow
to use
guy
that.
as well.
Sorry?
The crossbow guy, who I believe Floppy said is
So-
going to be the guy who.
Yeah, but once we trip it, we can then use weapons, yeah?
Yeah,
Well,
100%.
I just want some scouts on the either side to start firing arrows into it as soon as it comes in to sort of cause a little bit of confusion for the monster. So I know they probably won't do much because it's a big thing, but if you step on a stick, it still distracts you enough to step into something.
But those dudes, they're not glamoured. Give them the crossbow.
You got any more glamours on you?
I mean, yeah.
How many other dudes are there?
2 more.
Yeah, so 2
more
dudes
and
who
a
didn't
kid.
have anything.
So if I use 2 of them, that loses up all of my first level magic.
Yeah.
Which I'm cool with.
I'd probably hold on to some of that.
Alright, maybe I won't.
Just maybe.
What about you give your bow to me?
No, because you're holding.
Wait, Brady,
Yeah,
did you
but
find out
once I
what my
trip them,
magic
I'm just
armor
gonna
gave me?
fail.
My mage armor?
Yes, yeah, I got that. So that's
I'm
good.
gonna-
So it adds +3 onto your AC.
I was going to write that here so we don't have to look it up again.
I'm going to give my bow to Floppy.
Alright, cool.
So do I note this down somewhere?
Yep. It's a long bow as well.
Yeah, so you can just
And
refer to
20
Ben's
arrows.
sheet
Longbow.
to see how many,
Oh, yeah, so I
how
got-
much damage you need to do and all that stuff.
Longbow. Attack bonus is +6.
So I,
And
and I
1d8 +2 piercing.
did the mage armor on myself.
Cool.
I'm +3 here.
Alright, so you don't have that anymore.
Alright.
And I've also got a short sword that I can give to someone because I've got the mystical sword.
I don't need other
Yes.
hands.
So
Do you want to give it to the other one who doesn't have anything?
Well, he's got crossbow.
No, so there was the one last one who didn't have any
There's
weapons.
the other kid.
Oh, okay.
No, don't give it to the kid. He'll fucking slash your tendons.
Maybe we should kill him.
We're not killing any more kids
Why not? Alright.
because we need them for bait.
Then we have to. Oh, that's pretty good. It's time up.
I've got the rope.
No, I've got a rope as well, but we're using the
Okay.
trip. All right, so let's go through this plan. The dude comes running out.
Yep.
You
Trip
grab
him.
him. No.
you grab the guy.
The guy.
Grab the
You
dude.
grab the guy. He gets out of the way. The big monster comes out. You try and trip him.
Trip him.
May or may not work. We'll see how it goes. Either way,
There's a
you'll
trap in
hopefully
front of him.
fall into the big bear trap, and it'll either smash. If he trips, it crashes one of his heads.
Hopefully.
If not, it'll grab
Hopefully.
like a leg. Either way,
Okay.
it's going to do some damage.
Cool.
Then
I got
I
a-
come
I got a
in and just
longbow?
you start firing to distract him. I come in and try. I'll chop off his tail first
What? Why?
because that's how he moves. That's how he's agile. Didn't you hear the DM before? He was saying that he shrinks down and uses that tail to.
No, I didn't hear that bit.
So I'll
Okay.
chop off the tail first,
Yep.
and then we go for the heads. So
Okay.
you guys fire the heads, and I will stand stealthily near the entrance, ready to chop his tail off.
Okay. When I shoot arrows, I'm going to go for the eyes.
And you,
Should I missile at him?
yeah,
Yeah.
There we
the
go.
missiles.
Alright, I think that
Did
sounds
we
like
hear
a
anything?
plan.
Is there any noise coming? Can we hear something?
Yeah, you
Hark.
I was going to say we're
Right,
definitely
we
just
might
starting
not
to get
come.
to
Do I need to roll stealth?
Yeah, if you want to at least have some sort of stealth
Yep, I'm going
advantage.
to do a stealth roll, please.
Alright, so let's do that.
You realise he's probably not going to
Do-do-do.
shrink down. He's just going to smash through the thing.
That's a good stealth.
19
he's
plus
not going to know
2.
you're there at all. 21. He's gonna have no clue you're there
Sweet.
until he feels the pierce of your blade.
Yeah.
All right,
good
so here we
one.
go. So,
Let's
you
do
guys
this.
start to hear some commotion coming through. You can
Oh,
hear
get ready, get
the
ready.
like shuffle and like the running of like the footfalls of what sounds like it would be the leader of these troglodytes.
Beatty. Beatty.
Good old Beatty. You hear like, and like as he's like
Get
going
ready, get
through
ready.
the crevice and everything. You hear his footfalls and also other footfalls
Oh,
chasing
God.
behind him. You hear multiple footfalls as it's going along, and he sprints out into the cavern
grab him.
instantly. You grab him, pull him off to the side, and he comes off
You
next
grab
to
him
you.
and pull him off.
You grab him, and pull him off. It's it's an
The
intimate
end.
moment. It's a bit much for him. He's gone through a lot this past hour.
He's spent.
He's gone. He's done.
And how close behind is the...
You can see just super quickly as you pull him off to the side. I was trying to not say off, and then I was like, it's too funny. I'm going to
Drag him away.
You can see that on his short sword there is actually some like green like blood that's
he's
like
had
along the
confrontation.
side of it. And as he like slams into the stone wall next to you, you pull the rope up, and your mate on the other side's like, and he does it as well. And you hear
That reefer madness.
you hear these footfalls. There's a and then from out of the darkness in this little crevice, all of a sudden you see this body just fly straight through. It's spindly and gangly and like
gross.
it's really thin. It is actually going to roll a dexterity to see if it gets tripped up or not.
Oh, I hope it does.
It straight up does.
Yeah.
So
It's fun.
it has this slightly larger foot that it just like catches on it. Like it's got like large feet, but like it's the kind of like a claw type foot. It's yuck. And you can see it like its bone structure is tiny, and like it is just so long, and like imagine. I'm trying to think something out of.
What
a
does
horror
his tail
game.
look like?
There is no tail.
It's not the freaking demon.
All right, so as it trips up, its like arm goes and lands in the bear trap. The bear trap does 2d6 damage. It does 5 damage to it. Let me keep that. All right, cool. Over here.
Could have got 12.
All right, so you guys are looking at. I'm just gonna say for you guys because you guys know what these things look like. It's a Demogorgon.
Sweet.
And it's just an
course,
actual
we have to-
Demogorgon. So its face is like it's gone in, and then it like spurts out at you. You see all of its
Gross.
teeth and everything. It has its like weird little like abyssal throat at the back of its mouth.
Is it the dog one or the humanoid one?
the big long humanoid
Okay.
one?
Wait,
But like
Season one.
It's
What bit
season
got-
one,
what
but
bit got
imagine
caught
it
in the
longer.
trap? What bit got caught in the trap?
Its foot, like
That's
they've
stuck in the trap.
yeah.
Can I
It's
just
like
quickly try and longbow it into the face?
so now we're gonna go into rolling initiative, but whatever order you guys get, the Demogorgon's gonna go last because it's trapped.
All right, so
Okay.
it's already caused some damage, so it hasn't got all hit points, right?
Yes.
So when
So we
it doesn't hit low, so
Can we do a
We're gonna do
check
initiative
or
to see who
something
goes
to
first,
see
then.
what its hit
Okay.
points are and stuff like
but
that?
when you when
Not really. I'll
That's
tell
fine.
you. I'll tell you when it gets
Colossus-
bloodied and stuff.
Just so we know, I'm a Colossus Slayer. Your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum, which
There
it
we
is.
go. It is now.
You can deal this extra damage only once per turn.
Good work.
Cool. All right, so I'll get you guys to roll a d20,
Yeah.
and you guys can let me know what that is.
No, just do it.
No, do it up there. So
Do it up here?
Because I just rolled a 1.
All right, so we'll do it in the order you guys are sitting in. So first number on the screen will be Dan, through to Ben, through to Floppy.
Okay.
All right, so we have 3. So we have a Dan with a 20, Ben with a 14, Floppy with a 13.
good.
That's pretty good.
All right, cool. So that order is actually, yeah, exactly the sitting order, which makes it even
From
easier.
right to left.
All right.
Perfect.
So Dan, what are you
So-
going to do first to attack him?
So he's the Demogorgon.
Yep.
I don't know anything about him apart from what some children I met told me. Who I didn't kill.
Missiles. Missile.
Yeah,
his face.
okay, yeah. I'm thinking so in the milliseconds that I decide what to do, I do 3 magic missiles
Just-
straight into his open mouth.
Also,
Very nice.
just be cautious. There might be a giant monster behind him.
Well, hopefully it'll go straight through him and into him as well.
All right, so you're rolling your magic missiles attack.
Yep.
So you roll that plus your spellcasting modifier. So I believe it's 5, so 15.
Oh, yeah, yep. 15.
15. All right, cool. That's against its AC.
And surely it's at a disadvantage because its arm's trapped in a bear trap.
Yeah,
I mean-
that's what it's like going last.
Yeah, it's living there.
Oh, okay, that's the disadvantage.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's it's pulled down its speed, so it can't attack first or anything.
Okay.
With that, it is just enough to actually hit it. It's AC, like, so you rolled a 15, its AC is 14. So you
That
just
just means
managed
just
to hit
hits
it.
no matter
so
what.
it hits.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
then your damage that you do,
Here's 1d4 plus 1.
1d4 plus 1. That is 2 damage for each one, so it does
6.
6 damage. So you do 6 damage to it there. Which gets down to...
Should have put it to sleep.
You can do that next.
They could have just hacked into it.
All right.
Everyone just...
Do you want to do anything with your bonus action or movement or anything? Do you want to?
What's a... How do I... Well,
so-
I've only got one bonus action. What is it? It's a...
Which one was your bonus action?
Oh, it's my
one?
teleport. Now I'm fine.
You're good.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's-
Alright,
he's
so
sweet.
next
Find out
up.
what your bonus action is?
What?
So in each of your turns in combat, you've got movement, action, and bonus action.
Yeah.
So some things that are actions, you can do. You cannot use a bonus action to do that.
Okay.
So it's like,
my turn now, right?
yeah, Ben, your shot.
Okay, I'm gonna chop its fucking head off.
All right, go for it. So you're going to be rolling a melee attack.
Yep.
There we
Melee
go.
even?
Chop its fucking head off.
So there's a 13 plus.
13,
So check
so-
your sword for it.
So what am I looking at?
The great sword.
Yeah. Let me
Oh, the
double
great
check.
sword. So the great sword. Am I up against the Hydra? Is this the Hydra?
No.
No. So this is a Demogorgon.
Demogorgon. All right, so I get +3, I guess.
So it's the you get +1 on
Plus
top
one.
of the other one. Let me quickly find if they have
So
a
+1.
listing for it in here. I wonder if they do. Weapons. Do they have the one that they put in here? Yes, they do. Cool. So it's 2d6 slashing damage. So 2d6 +1.
And then I've got a 1d8 damage.
Yes, you do have that as well. So it's what was it? It was 2d6. Greatsword. Yeah, 2d6 slashing damage. So +1, it goes at the end, and also a 1d8 of your bonus that you get.
Yep.
Cool. So we will throw that. That is
14 plus 1's 15.
Perfect.
That hurts him.
You know what? I skipped a bit.
Yeah.
I skipped the actual initial attack, so that was damage. So we'll keep that as damage
Okay.
for if you do hit.
Okay, if I do hit, yep.
All right, so you had 15 as a hit. I was wondering why I was looking on.
So I
D20 before.
have, because I'm a hunter, I'd have skills in that, wouldn't I?
I'm pretty sure you have like
Dexterity?
it's like a plus to your like melee attack.
Okay, where do I find that?
On the next to you. Let me double check. Actually, it has it in
Attack
here.
bonus.
That's all good. Attack bonus, which would be your. I think it might be your strength. Let me see. Your athletics,
Athletics?
I believe.
Athletics, I've got a +5.
I got a +0.
That's all right. Cool. So what was it?
+5.
+5. All right. So you have a +5 on whatever this is going to be.
Come on.
8 plus 5.
13.
13. It's just too
Kinda.
short to
Oh, bullshit!
get a good hit
Yeah,
on
you
it.
need
So what
14.
happens is you go to actually strike at it and get a good hit in,
Just kinda-
and it straight up just like flares its head open at the exact time, and it sort of like bounces it off to the side a little bit.
Right.
You don't get like a
You
clean
should have done
cut
that.
in on it.
My arrows knock its head out of the way. out of the way. It's
So
like-
I did some significant damage to it, though, right?
No,
yeah, none.
so
Didn't
None.
hit it at all.
none with
you
that,
missed it. You swing and a
unfortunately.
miss, mate.
Swing
Yeah.
and a miss.
So-
So is
All
this
this
thing,
big
is the
ranger
Demogorgon
talk.
lying down or is it standing up?
it's got like its like arm like trapped in it, so it's like knelt down, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to leap through the air,
Oh dear.
jump on its back, and then aim an arrow straight at the back of its head.
Ooh, all right, here we go.
You're,
So
not,
like-
you're not an elf, mate.
Nah, I'm a dwarf, but I'm shit hot.
Are you a dwarf?
Yeah.
I didn't
love
know
it.
that.
All
I
right,
should have
awesome.
like known from what you look like.
So we're gonna jump up with that. We'll see how far up you get it with the
I don't
D20.
jump high.
This will be an athletics.
Can we make it not athletics?
So 9 plus athletics. What is your athletics like?
0?
All right, so it's a 9. So, I mean, you don't get like all the way up to its head or anything,
I
but
jump on
like,
its back, right?
yeah, you're up. You're like
Yeah.
on it.
And I'm like, hi!
You're in melee distance, and everything. So then you're gonna do
I'm point blank.
a point blank bow and
Arrow
arrow
to the
attack.
back of its head.
All
Pin
right,
it to the
cool.
ground.
So that's a you hit. You hit no matter what.
Hells, yes.
All
I
right, how
do.
much damage does a
But the long blow is attack bonus of +6, and it does damage type is 1d8 plus 2 piercing.
what was it again? Sorry, it was the
This is the long bow.
yep.
So it has attack bonus of +6. I don't know what that
Okay,
is.
yeah, that's fine. So don't worry about that.
Okay, damage type is 1d8 +2.
+2 onto 2. So it does another 4 damage to it.
Awesome.
Cool. Chipping away.
That's what you want to do when you're firing an arrow point blank at the back of his head.
2 points damage.
Yeah. Hey, at least I hit it.
Shut up.
All right, cool. So
Swing a giant sword.
with
It's a big
that,
sword.
With that, he gets a go.
Yeah,
What about the
it's
other guys?
it's the
Yeah, what about all our other guys who are protecting us?
it'll be Demogorgon, and then it'll be the other guys,
NPCs.
and then it'll be
Us
yeah
again.
NPCs.
Okay, so I'm
will
now
say-
currently standing on his back still, aren't I?
Yeah, you're within melee distance.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Didn't think that through, did you?
No.
All right.
Can I
I said I-
dodge?
and then-
But no, you got armor on.
You've also got a cutting word, which does
I can distract him.
you can
Have you
cut
got a
it by a
bonus
little bit.
action? You could have done that in the same go.
All right,
Do I get
so
bonus action?
a
you have
fun
any?
thing.
Any of
So
the moves
straight
that
up,
bonus?
the
Oh.
Demogorgon, it's like yelling out and like trying to release its arm from it and everything. It like kind of like all of its blood that's gooling around its arm from like its tiny gangly little arm. It's like green oozed blood that comes out of it, and it sort of like seeps through the trap and like it just breaks out of it instantly. The like its blood had like weakened it and like had like an acidic effect on it.
Did it chop its hand off?
No, so it's like its right arm is like kind of mangled and effed up.
Alright.
But it's
Effed up.
yeah. I know I blocked the F out of that one, but that's fine.
I bet you call 2 of your NPCs fucko. So
Yeah, exactly. It's fine.
that's good.
But then as you're looking at it, as its like blood is like going around and pouring down its arm, it like congeals within its wound and it actually heals it a tiny bit. That's like a special move that Demogorgon has.
No, I don't like it.
It's not pleasant. It's very
I
gross.
don't like it at all.
So that's its move then, right? It's
That's its bonus action. So then for its actual action, with the main person being in combat range, it is going to pull a big old bite attack at old mate,
Old mate.
Aussie there.
Aussie
Can I
Mondays.
roll out the way?
So
No,
not
you're
with that
already...
dexterity.
not with that. You do have your AC though, which is your like defense for that. Let's see
Yeah.
if he hurts. What is your AC?
Where would I find it?
That's just above your hit points. And armor
Oh,
class.
13.
13, and then I believe you had
A +3 that I put on you from before.
yeah.
For the
So that makes
magic
a
mage armor.
16.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good.
That
16.
right there is a 17.
Oh no!
So
You can't do that. You have to do it on the screen.
Floppy, I'm doing my secret little DM ones. I only shared it because it was 1 point off. So with that, it then rolls its little bite attack.
Oh, there's secret dice rolls you do that we aren't allowed to know.
Yeah, I do some.
It's not going to kill me.
Some little secrets. It's okay. So let's have a look. So with that, it is. So I get 1d. I'll do these on the screen for you guys. So it's 1d8 plus 3.
Oh,
Oh, 8.
So that's 8
down
damage.
to 19.
All right, and with that, that's its turn. So it's like, but now it's like up and about, and it's like looking around.
All right, so we need to confuse this guy.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I got sleep.
Yeah, let's put it to sleep.
Do we need to put him to sleep?
Yeah, man, we need to kill this guy. Put him to sleep, and then we'll just
That's my
chop him up.
that's my action. That's if I do that. Where am I?
So you said you were
I'm just standing
off
kind
to
of
the side a little bit.
Oh no, the NPCs have to attack him.
Yeah. So the NPCs, there's the one who, one of
Crossbow,
them,
Reefer Madness.
Reefer Madness with his crossbow. He's going to take a shot. Let's see how he does against the Demogorgon.
I don't like that you laugh when you say that.
It was, I mean, it's just a funny concept that he actually manages to get a hit.
course he does.
So his little crossbow
'Cause he's
bolt goes
calm.
through. He does a little bit of damage there, and we. The other one. Did the other one have your old sword, Ben?
Where did the arrow hit?
Was that right? The old. It like pierced into like its like shoulder, where it's
Had
like
his
arm
short
connected.
sword.
Little short sword.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go and roll as well.
You
He
gave him your short
I don't
sword.
think I gave him my sword because we were arguing about it.
no. So you didn't end up giving it to
I
him.
don't think I gave it to him.
All right. Well, in that case, he's gonna run up and just try and like get it in a headlock.
Just kick it.
And as he like runs up to it and like goes to like dive at it to try and
Give
get
it a
it
Chinese
in a headlock
burn.
at all. He
Noogie.
he goes to wrap his arm over its shoulder and go over it and like get
The
around
blood-
it.
the blood
and
just
he
melts his
just
arm.
he does not get around its like big head. Like
Does he eat it?
the Demogorgon doesn't really have like a neck to get a headlock around. So he's like
die.
trying to go over like where its shoulder is, and he just can't. Now he's kind of like a piggybacking on him.
So it's a good distraction.
He's a good distraction.
So what about the original Beatty?
The
He had a
girl?
sword. No, Beatty.
Warren
Did I slam
Beatty.
against
Oh,
the wall?
Beatty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Beatty.
He's got a sword.
Yeah, so he's gonna run up. He's gonna try and give another little hit in.
Straight to the gullet.
That one.
And surely he'd have an advantage because his kin has just jumped on the Demogorgon's back, so he's enraged, right?
If anything, all I was gonna do was if he rolled a 1, he was gonna hit his mate.
All right, I'm fine with that.
That was gonna be that. He did not roll a 1, but he
Should've done him
not.
first.
He does not do any damage to it. He didn't roll high enough for that, so he
damaged it.
goes in, does a big hit, and the Demogorgon like catches his like sword in its mouth and like tries to like wrestle it out of
Okay,
his
so
hands.
it's really distracted now, right?
Very distracted.
Very distracted. All right,
Didn't
so
he
that's where
come
we need
in
to-
with green blood in his sword? Shouldn't the Demogorgon have already had damage?
No, it heals.
That's
the,
right.
its blood heals it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
So Dan, your go.
So if its blood heals it, we really need to put it to sleep. Because as long as it bleeds...
And
If it bleeds, we can
it
kill
only
it.
it
If it
sleeps
bleeds,
for
we
it
can't
sleeps
kill
for
it.
1 minute. That's like a couple of goes each.
That's
isn't
a
it?
lot of hits.
Yeah. All right. I'll put it to sleep.
But hang on. Is that the only time you can use that? So if the giant
I
monster
got-
comes crashing out
I've
after that...
still got 3 more spells.
So you only take out 1 if you use that? Is it a level 1 spell?
Hang on. I shot my arrows. I didn't. mark
Sleep
that
is a
off.
level 1, yes.
All right, yeah.
I
put him
didn't.
to sleep.
I didn't use my arrows. So
All right,
that.
put him to sleep.
So sleep level 1 done.
All right, so sleep. What I'm going to need is it needs to roll. Let's see. So it's
Yeah,
5.
How does that work? I haven't got what.
Yeah, you don't have because there's a lot of details on it. So how sleep works is you need to roll 5d8, and with that you need to reach its current amount of hit points. It has lost some hit points at the moment.
Okay, but you just tell it like 5d8.
Yeah, 5d8.
Oh, great.
And so
I love seeing heaps of dice go. Oh, look at this shit! Ready,
Alright,
go.
so here we go. We will see
Sleep.
if it manages to get the Demogorgon.
Come
go
on,
night
hit
night.
that button on sleep.
It's a 22.
That's
All right.
not a great roll considering you rolled 5 die.
With that, I mean, there was a 1 in there and some 4s. But, yep. So with that, you're like casting, you see this like purple mist start to like go around it and everything. And like, you can see like,
A chamomile tea mist.
yeah, it's like a nice
Sleepy,
lavender. Like a nice little
A
lavender.
lavender mist.
Yeah. Something to get you nice and sleepy.
Yeah.
Um,
a chamomile tea.
And he,
Warm cocoa.
the Demogorgon, like, it's like thrashing against trying to like pry the sword out
got
of
a man attached
the
to
other
it.
dude, and the dude on its back is like wiggling around
It's
and
got
everything.
Floppy on it and a man and a troll.
Floppy's on its like leg, and then like the other guy's on its back, and then
trying
the
to
other
balance.
guy is like
Whoa.
trying to get his sword back. You can see that it actually like it slips its grip a little bit, and the sword comes free from the other guy, and he like goes back to like get out of range of if it's going to hit him again and everything. But it doesn't look like it's going to send it to sleep just yet. So it still has more hit points than 22.
Did I send the other guys to sleep?
The guy in his back is like,
He's drowsy.
he's like, he's trying to stay conscious.
So I can
Dennis has
use...
got more than 22 hit points left.
Yeah, I know, that's... Yeah. All right, so spell slots. I can only use an attack or a spell, can't I?
Yeah, so unless your spell shows that it is a bonus action, you can do that.
It is a
and
bonus
then-
action.
Yep, so you can do that.
Okay, so do I attack first or use the bonus action first?
You can. So if you use your bonus action, I'm assuming you're going to use Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Yes, cool. So you'll use Hunter's Mark to mark it as your target,
Right.
and then that gives you. What does it say that it's got there for you?
1d6.
Yep. So then you get a bonus 1d6 when you deal damage to it. I
Okay,
believe.
so I should probably try and run the sword through its stomach.
Very nice. I like. All right, cool. So we'll go with that. You'll roll a attack on it.
Cool.
All right, let's go. So 1d20 plus that is a 4. Yikes.
Hang on, I get bonuses though.
Yeah, what's your bonuses here?
I
We need to double
forgot.
check these.
Remind
what's
me.
your monstrous one that you get that's off to the right of your page?
So the Colossus Slayer,
Yeah, what's that?
1d8 damage if it's below. Yeah, so 1d8 damage.
1d8 damage, okay. What's don't you have one for like
And then was it athletics?
yeah, plus athletics.
So +5 with a dot.
Plus 5, so the 9, and then plus 2, so it's 11. So you're almost there. I'm trying to think. There's something on your right, underneath the or by the foresty bit.
Yeah.
Isn't
Fighting
there
style, you gain +2 attack rolls when you make with ranged weapons.
Yeah, so you're not using ranged weapons at all. I thought there was something about
Hang on, you can
against
use
a certain
for
creature
spell slot.
type. I thought against a certain enemy type.
Oh, hang on. You can use your action and expend 1 regular spell slot to focus your awareness on a region. Oh, no, that's not it.
Is he?
Yeah. Hey, Dylan.
When you score a critical
Trent.
hit with a melee weapon
Hey, Dylan.
attack, you can roll one of the weapon's damage dice 1 additional time and add it to that extra damage of the critical hit.
Okay, that would be really good if you got a 20.
It would be.
Yeah.
All right. So, favored enemies. You have significant
that.
experience in studying, tracking. You have an advantage in wisdom checks, as well as in intelligence checks to recall information about them.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to give you some combat advantage as well, but unfortunately not.
Apparently not.
All right. So
All right, but
with that,
I get the extra roll though. Yeah, 2
so
extra rolls.
Oh, my
Do
D&D
you-
music's
So I
not
get
on a
the.
loop.
I get the.
have you used your bardic inspiration yet?
No.
So that's a 1d6 as well.
So I got 2 1d6 to come.
You have to click on it in the
Yes, that's
in
right.
the sources.
Let me go in here. Sorry, I'm just going to get our music going
Yeah, the
back
music.
again.
I forgot to put on the loop.
Let's go loop. Start again.
There we go.
All right. So
All right, cool.
that's
so
my initial roll.
So 4 plus.
2d6s.
So wait, so it was 11 plus 5. That's a hit.
Okay, but I've still got more as well. Oh, is it? Oh, so now I do the damage, right?
Yep. So now we go do damage.
Right. Okay.
All right. So now, what was the damage of your greatsword again? It was the
The great sword is +1.
Right.
+1 on top of, and then find that
You're,
again.
that's what Braden's got. He didn't tell me
Yeah.
at the start.
So it's the 2d6. So you do 2d6 plus what was the extra bonus one that you had in there that you said?
1d8 damage if it's below its hit points.
Yes.
So 1d8.
1d8. All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, nah. Oh,
Oh.
That's a big hit. That's a big hit on it. That is actually like a really
oh, is
decent
that
amount.
15 off of it?
15 health points to come off.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So that was your hunter's mark that gave you the d8.
Yes.
Wasn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
No, the Hunter's Mark gave me a d6.
I gave you
One of the
8.
Oh,
d6s.
it gave you an extra d6.
Yeah.
Oh, so in that, and what was the d8 from?
The d8 was from the Colossal Slayer.
Oh, okay. Well, you get another d6 on that then.
Sweet.
All right. So this is a big hit.
So 15,
15 plus
I wish we could have seen it in one go.
6. All right.
21!
Did we roll if
21.
you want?
Well, he'd be only on like 3 or 4 points, I reckon,
Big
now.
hits. Big hits over here from.
Can we talk about how hurt the Demigorgon is?
We
How
can.
hurt does he look?
One
Describe his
sec.
gore.
So
Grab his gore.
it's
Get
down
his,
to.
Dan can get his gore boner.
Gore boner?
Okay.
Gorgasm.
I've updated its health, so it's all good.
Gores him.
Okay, it's looking like it's actually looks like it's taken some damage now. Like it has enough cuts on it that and enough big hits going into it where it's bit of blood that's coming in. Like it isn't congealing instantly.
It looks like it's weakening. It's
It
a
looks
healing
like it
effect,
is
guys.
weakened its healing effect. It's having to work harder to try and keep going with that. You've definitely dealt some decent damage to it now.
Is it suffering from shortness of breath?
It's
It's got corona.
shortness of breath, some small coughs,
Large blood loss.
trouble with standing up and peeing. It's a weird one.
Burning when it
burning when
pees.
it pees.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Alright.
with that, I believe that's your turn, Ben.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so
Is that
I'm
everyone's
up.
turn?
floppy.
Alright, I'm up. All right.
Get off the fucking thing.
So, well, no, because I'm not going to be off.
But
I'm
you've
gonna
got
be-
the longbow.
I've got the longbow, which is going
You
back
should-
on my shoulder.
Yeah, you
And I've got a,
Get
I've got
away
a rapier.
from it.
I've
You
got a
gotta-
rapier
Yeah, but-
that I'm going to thrust through its chest.
There we go. I like.
Let's
Right,
do
it's
it.
done.
Alright,
I'm on its
so-
back and I'm
He
like,
said
oh,
you can't give him
silver.
decision. You can't give him options.
All right,
He
cool.
has to make his own
So
decisions.
Yeah, I'm
floppy,
done.
you're going to give me a roll of a d20 plus what next to your rapier. What is your attack bonus?
Next to my rapier is +4.
+4, so +4 on 2. That is a 6, that's a 10. That is unfortunately not going to
It hit
hit.
the edge. That was actually
Yeah, I
a
know,
16.
that was a 16. That was totally a 16.
It was very close to it. So unfortunately, that doesn't hit.
What can I do for my bonus?
I was going to say some
Well,
of
you've got a movement.
some
if
of
you
your
wanna get
stuff
off
is
now.
bonus actions.
You've
so,
got a movement.
What's your bonus action?
Where do I find my bonus action?
Just on if any of your spells or anything list
If they
that
say
they
bonus.
are a bonus action.
No, like the ones you wrote down.
Oh,
Like Braden
none
would
of
have
them-
said what it was, whether it was a bonus
None of
action or an
them
action.
wrote
None of them are bonus action. They're all just
Action.
action.
Just get off it, mate.
action. I might stay on him. Sleep. Can I use? That's not a bonus action though.
He's not asleep.
No, he's got sleep.
Yeah, I got sleep as well.
Sleep as well.
Or yeah, I might just get off him, mate.
All right. That's
I'm gonna
understandable.
jump as far as I can with my little dwarven legs.
All right.
Do we need to do a recap for the people that are coming in now?
Isn't super far.
What's
We're in the middle of a if
fight
people
with a
don't know what's going
Demogorgon.
on, we're in the middle of a fight with a Demogorgon because we're playing the Stranger Things D&D set.
And I am a wizard half elf named Gurn Garson.
I'm
You are?
Ben.
I am a ranger called Chippendale Riku. That's Chippendale Riku Ranger.
And
I am a hill dwarven bard named Aussie of the Born.
I love it. All right, cool. So with that, you've gotten off its back and everything. It is now the Demogorgon's turn.
Did I get pretty far away from it, like out of arm's reach? Would be
You
great.
got out of like initial arm's reach. There's normally rules in D&D where like I would be like, oh, it gets a attack of opportunity against you because you left its melee range.
Nah, screw those guys.
But I'm not gonna do that
yeah,
sort of stuff to you.
this is like D&D light today.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very D&D light. So with that,
It's
it is going
D&D-ish.
to do a multi attack, which is a special ability that the Demogorgon has. So
That's
it,
surely at a disadvantage because his guts are on the floor.
so it's doing one attack against the guy that's on its back. It's doing another attack that's against the leader of the bloody what the hell is their race?
Troglodytes.
Troglodyte. Thank you.
You're welcome, DM.
And he, so he's going against two of those, and then he's going to do one attack against Ben as well. So with that, let me roll those and
Let's
see
start
what we
attacking
get.
him. I just tried to put him to sleep with
Alright,
a lavender. A lavender sack.
I shoved a,
Use
sword
lavender and
into, a sword
eucalyptus.
into his gut.
What?
I shoved a sword
Lavender
into
and
his
some
gut.
eucalyptus oil.
Okay, so
Nice diffuser.
Some camphor. I'm going to pin it to his chest.
he gets off one.
Bet he does.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dig.
He gets one big claw and just rips the guy off his back. And when he rips the guy off his back, he actually doesn't rip the guy off his back. He rips his arm out of its socket.
Giant
Um,
arm.
Yeah, guy's arm.
Yeah, that guy's arm, it is just gone and done for, and it just throws it across the other side of the cave. And the
And it
guy on
hits
the
the
back
small
is
child
just
in the face.
screaming
Essentially,
in
he's-
pain.
Can I have that arm?
Dan, if you want to go and get that arm, you can limb collect it. It'd be great. So he does that initially, and then he like thrashes around and tries to bite at the leader of them as well, and he just like dives out of the way and just misses him, and then it turns back around to you, Ben, and it goes and does another bite and tries to get you, and it goes, and what's your AC?
Armor class 16.
16. It just hits.
Oh, fuck off.
It just hits. So that is going to be...
Hang on, but I'm wearing armor though.
Yeah, that's what your AC is.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
So I don't get any.
Otherwise, you'd be right fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. So that is going to be 1d8 plus 3, just like it did to Floppy earlier.
Fully got
Two.
ideas
So that is a
on
5.
5. That's
on the
fine.
map.
So you got 5 damage.
Fucking nothing. It was a scrape. Flesh wound.
All right, cool.
Mere
And
flesh wound.
with that, it is going to just try and like... It's like gonna shuffle its back, like it's now going to like try and make its way back to the crevice. Like
No, no,
it
you
doesn't
don't,
get
buddy.
very far, but it's starting to try and crawl back in.
All right, we need to end this. He's almost dead.
We're going to freeze him.
All right,
No, not freezing. He's almost dead. We need to come down
The,
hard.
You want me to do a biggie?
I reckon-
I've got some second level
Well, I
things
mean,
up
do you
my
have
sleeve.
anything that can buff me so then I can finish him off?
Crossbow Boy is going to take a shot at him.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, those
He
guys.
he kind of shits himself that it's running straight towards him, so he
Fires one off.
he completely misses. The guy, the leader, he tries to get a hit in before it gets out of his reach. He just hits. So let me do a little roll for damage against him. Alright, cool. Ooh, this is This last round's gonna be very close. All right. Now, Dan, we're up.
All right, you got anything that can buff me?
Not really, no.
Dan, you've got some big damage attacks in there, I believe.
Yeah, I just don't know which ones are the best ones. I've got burning, like Thunder Wave. What is Thunder Wave? Like, is
Thunder
that
Wave is
a beam or something?
Thunder Wave was that one where you you clap and it goes straight out.
Okay, what's Flaming Sphere?
Flaming Sphere, it's literally like a big fireball that you can control the movement of.
And can I fire it forward at him?
You can. You
Would
do
it
also
beat him?
have, I believe.
Would I just fry all of my friends?
It depends on if they're within range. I know Ben would be.
5-foot sphere. At 60 feet, it can go. That's 2 times D6 fire damage. I don't even know if the Demigorgon, he might be fireproof.
We'll let you know. I don't think he's fireproof at the moment.
Sure, I'll just use this because why not? I got nothing to buff you. Like, I'm more. Of
You
an
don't have any.
attack-
You
I'm
have
an
any
attack-
weapons?
I'm an attack. I got like a dagger. Let's face it.
Well, you got a +4 on your dagger, don't you?
Nice one, Dylan. I love Black Set.
Yeah, I got +4 and a D one.
One D for a second piercing.
For
So you get
two
2 stabs.
Piercing.
two stabs with
Just
4.
getting a piercing.
What does that mean though? But like,
It means you got an attack. You'll deal. What is it? You get a roll, 1d4 roll, and then a second.
Dan, what's your other like magic attacks that you had? Sorry, you also had like Ray of Frost.
Ray
and
of
stuff?
Frost and Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grass. Let's see.
Shocking Grasp action. I need to touch him though.
Yeah, you do need to touch him. Ray of Frost.
Roll a D20 +5. Advantage to metal. Roll 2 D20s. Has he got any metal on him?
He does not have any.
What
He's
if
not
he's got a
wearing.
sword stuck in him? Does that count?
No, you let it go earlier.
Yeah.
Ah.
He hasn't got any metal on him at the moment. What's your cantrip attack that you had? That one's like scorching something, isn't it?
Ray of Frost and Shocking Grasp and Mage Hand.
Mage Hand. Oh, I thought there was a fire one that you had.
I've got Burning Hands.
Burning Hands. I think that was it. Because
So
Burning
3
Hands.
times do D6. That's pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd probably go with Burning Hands.
Will that hit me though?
So it's in a 15-foot cone. It would definitely hit the guy who's on his back,
Don't
barely
care.
alive. And it would probably hit the leader. You'd probably be just out of range.
All right, sweet.
Right.
So we're
Let's
gonna
do- let's do
Am
Burning
I
Hands.
all the way out the range?
We're
Yeah,
gonna go
you're
for a
right.
Burning
Dex
Hands.
save me.
Jumped in right
So
there.
it's gonna make a Dex save. So
Do I need my modifier at all? Does that come into play?
so it's gonna roll its Dex save while we roll the damage that it does. So yeah, what's your DC that it has?
My DC 13. Oh, modifier +5.
Yeah. So the DC was 13.
Yep.
All right, so that's what it has to beat. And then the damage that it does was... How have I lost there? What?
This is interesting.
Dan, where's your... So that was the 3d6.
3 times D6, yep.
Yep, 3d6. So that's an extra 8 damage. And then does it do its dexterity save? It does not. So it does the full 8 damage to it.
Hey.
And it is literally on fire.
Yeah. Wait.
All right, it is. It's looking rough. It is looking really
That
rough.
8 I took off of it.
Yeah, so 8 damage that you took off it.
And it's still alive.
It's just
I thought I
still
had,
alive.
I thought I had enough.
It is. It is looking like it is really frantically wanting to get back in that crevice and
it?
get back to the labyrinth.
Attack it.
All right. Well, I mean, do we want to attack it, or do we want to let it get back to the crevice and follow it?
Kill it.
Why? It's not going to go. It doesn't. It's not friends with the other thing. They're
Kill
the
it, eat it.
Demigorgon. They don't have. They're not in packs or anything. They don't.
All
If
right.
we need
Kill it,
to,
eat
if it was hanging out with it, we can follow the trail of green blood.
Yes.
From before.
Good idea. Hunter's mark. Can I use
Hunter's
that
mark.
again?
You've got Hunter's mark on it, so that's all good.
That's all good. So that's still all
So
right.
that will give extra damage should you hit it.
All right.
So we're going for another. Are
I'm
you
gonna
chasing
walk
after
up, and I'm just gonna get my sword and then go, thump,
it through its back?
through its
Oh,
back.
I thought you just put it in the ground. I'm like, why are
No,
you
no.
doing that? You giving up?
It's crawling on
Now
fire.
he's going to
going,
make him headbutt it.
Yeah. You will also be piercing through the charred corpse of the troglodyte on its back.
Whatever.
Just
No, we'll throw its head then. Whatever.
All right, yeah, we'll go through
quickest.
troglodyte
It's a
head?
mercy kill.
yeah,
I'm just gonna
You
walk
just
up
attack it. You just
through the
attacking
Demogorgon's head.
It, like the bit
I was gonna
of it.
say it's definitely reached the point where like when
Pierce
it
skull.
when it is like trying to like open up its mouth and like try and like scare you guys, it is
We're
like
not scared.
it's not going as like
No, I want to look as
Wide.
cool as fucking possible.
yeah, exactly. All right,
Is
cool.
the guy on his
so
back?
you're
Is it Reefer Madness?
No, he's
What
still
happened?
no
him?
Reefer Madness is by the entrance and he's scared that it's coal rolling towards him.
He's chilling.
Did
The,
he get my- did he-
anxieties come in of the
Did he
trip.
get into my cone of fire?
No, he was like closer to next to you.
Ah, cool.
All right, so
So from your great sword, it has the +1 to hit,
yep.
and it did.
Oh, look at Dylan
It's like the plus.
playing Black Sad and
think it was
starring
plus-
Ghost tonight.
Yeah, how good is Black Sad? I love it so much. I'm going to play some Ghost of Tsushima,
Tonight, so am I.
probably.
All right,
Don't ignore my family.
throw. That is a 9 plus. You get the. What does your sword normally give you?
written
It's
it down.
your sword.
Yeah, I know,
It's the
but
great sword.
what have we been giving it the last couple? It was the.
I can't remember.
I think it was like a plus. Oh, you had.
Well,
your-
my long sword is +6.
Yes, yeah. So I think we were basically using. I think we gave it +5, and
go.
then there was something else on
There's
it as
another
well.
modifier on it. Yeah, something.
Yeah, there was that, and then
Didn't you write it down under your sword?
No,
How much is it from its already being hurt, or was that a damage thing? I think that was a
Huh?
damage thing, wasn't
What?
it?
I don't know.
From it already being hurt, the Colossus.
Oh,
thing.
right, yeah. The creature takes an extra 1d8 damage.
Yes, that's a damage thing. So then, I feel like there was another thing for a hit. That's fine. That's all good. So it goes through to do it, and it just like it shakes the guy's back, like off his back, and it like your sword ends up going straight into the corpse that was on its back, and so instead of just being able to get through, it like squeals and tries to get out of the way and everything, and it just does not hit. You
You don't have much luck.
don't make the contact for it. So with
weakness.
that, I think that leaves us to Floppy,
Yeah.
who has to do a
Just shiv it, mate.
Yeah, just
certain
kill it,
amount of
otherwise
damage.
It's going to escape.
in this go.
Yeah, I'm rapering it to the back. I'm rapering.
Rapiering.
I'm using my rapier.
Yeah, on the back of its face.
All right, perfect. So you're going to come in for it. What's your rapier, the attack bonus that it's got next to it?
+4.
So +4 on whatever this rolls.
Oh, come on! Trash!
So close. Oh my god.
Do
All
I
right,
have
so
anything that can help me?
I don't think there's
I've
anything
got some
there.
perfume.
I got a bonus action.
Yeah, Dan, you got a bonus action?
Hang on, didn't I get a 1d6 because I had Hunter's Mark?
That was from the damage that you
That's
would have
the
done.
Us damage?
he's working
Yeah.
out. I could teleport in front of it and
So
hopefully it'll stop.
did I get to hit it at all?
I mean, Dan, you're not wrong with that.
That's not his turn.
What if I throw an apple at it?
It heals and
I feel it might just run through me, eh?
Okay, so do I
No.
get a bonus action? Can I follow up with a stab with my dagger?
Yeah, I think a stab with dagger. I think it's a bonus action you can take as
Should've
like
used
a
a longbow.
rogue or something. I think it's
that.
something like that. Let me double check.
That would be cool, because if I can go miss with that, but then follow up with a stab with my dagger, that'd be sick.
You know what? I'll
I've got a shield.
give it a chance
They're both
because
one-handed weapons.
It's a reaction.
Yeah,
though.
it,
If
um,
I hit, I can...
it does do a tiny amount of damage. Like I think it's like a D4 of piercing.
1d4 plus 2.
1d4 plus 2. So, I mean, you can have a go.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a go.
I'm gonna let you have a go
what
because-
could possibly go wrong?
So it's 1d4.
So it's got an attack bonus of 4.
So we roll your attack bonus of 4. So then it's 7 plus 4. Still just does not hit. This
Are you
thing does
kidding?
not want.
This
I
is
don't
bullshit.
Can I just bear with me? Gonna roll one.
20.
20.
He just got a 20.
Oh my god.
20.
I love that.
Doesn't matter.
That's rough. All right.
Rigged.
So as you guys are just trying to get at it, it just like keeps like clambering out of the way. It's like really like spindly little like arms and legs are just trying to like crawl it back to this crevice, and it's just trying to get through. And it goes to get through. It like looks like it's like trying to like use its blood to like heal itself back up, but it just like it isn't working anymore. It isn't working, and like it's just climbing and clattering through. It's going straight past Reefer Mate.
Reefer Madness.
Madness.
Who's
Reefer, mate?
he's just hanging out. He's like, oh, this thing's fucking disgusting, man. And it's like starts crawling through and everything starts moving through. It's using all of its movement and its action to get as far into the crevice as it can. It's still in the crevice, and with that, the good old what is it, Reefer Madness?
Yeah.
He is going to take one shot at it to try and do some damage through it,
He might actually hurt it.
and he just missed.
Ah!
Bless. So he's with that, it is Dan's go, and it has passed through the crevice. It's probably just on the other side. If you that can either be the end of the combat, or you can chase after it if you
I've
want.
got no spells left. I've used all 4.
No,
If it
that
gets
was
some
the
light,
second
can I
level.
just
the
long bow him
flaming
from a
spheres.
distance and try and get
I
him?
didn't use it.
You'd have to go.
I used
You'd have to
the
try and get
burning
it through the
hands,
crevice.
remember?
Yeah, I'm cool with
Can
that.
you use Misty to teleport?
I could teleport in front of it and it would run through me. I could do a flaming sphere. It goes 60 feet.
I can try
Pretty
and
much. Well,
longbow him.
would it go through that hole, you reckon?
I'm trying to think. So
It's a 5-foot sphere.
if you're still wanting to do an attack on it, I think your options are to crawl through the crevice and do an attack on it,
Yeah, I reckon we just
Do-
follow it. We'll use my tracking and
and
we'll follow
attack
it.
on it
It's not going to heal.
by teleporting to the other side and attacking it, or leaving it.
Well, I can't teleport, and that's 2 separate things.
Because teleport was a bonus action, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so then you can do a normal action.
Go on, teleport.
Want to
then.
do it?
Go on, if you want.
Teleport and do a flaming thing to its face? We have to rest after that because I'm completely out of moves.
Yeah.
Alright, I will.
All right, cool.
I will use my bonus action of Misty Step to teleport. I've got 30 feet, so I choose to do it obviously in front of it, like it's running away
Yeah,
from me.
it's
I'm
running
gonna teleport
through.
in front of him. Do I have to roll for that or anything?
So not with that one. You just mark the that's one of your second level spells.
Yeah, so second level spell gone. And another second level spell is then I just like put my hand up and he's
In like its
And he's munted
gigantic
for-
Demogorgon face.
and he's
Munted
munted
straight at
straight
you.
into his like looks like a bucket of smashed crabs. And
And you say, "Come on, baby, light my fire."
and I do not say anything of that thing. I just say
Fire
flame
it
on.
up.
Flame on.
Flame on!
And
Cool.
I do the flaming sphere on him, which is a 5-foot sphere of flame. It's
So
a
that's
2
like-
times D6 fire damage.
You say, "Goodness gracious, great
Cool. And
ball
he does
of
a
fire."
dexterity saving throw. What's your DC again?
My what?
Your DC?
13?
13. He fails, so he's going to take all of this damage.
What a dickhead.
What damage does it take? It does
2.
2d6.
Yep.
All right.
I say okay.
6.
Dan absolutely cremates this.
Hey, cremate that, you dick!
All right. So with that, Dan, you've teleported to the other side. You're not even looking at anything around you.
Oh
You're just
yeah, I
looking-
didn't even check what
You're
was
just
in that
looking
room.
at this wide open Demogorgon face straight at you, screaming in terror and pain as it's trying to just evade and get out of your way. You just hold your hand up straight in front of it, and just instantly fucking flame on. It's just this fucking ball, this huge 5-foot sphere just
so
surrounds
much OP.
its entire like all of its like upper torso and its head and everything, it like all of its arms and everything all inside it, and then by the time your sphere dissipates, it's just legs.
and I put them in my rucksack.
Your rucksack.
My rucksack.
Your rucksack.
Suck.
Rucksack.
I
But
call
yeah, you solved the Demogorgon puzzle.
Okay, so
Just
what?
solve the puzzle by beating it up.
Yeah, you killed
Should
it.
we?
Well done.
Should we leave it there? Like we've been doing it for 3 hours. I don't know if I can go.
I was gonna leave it there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
so-
So do I? I don't know when you kill a creature. Do you get hit points or something?
You
I mean, did you
we
get,
should level up, surely.
you get XP, so you
Oh, yeah,
definitely
cool.
be leveling up.
Do we get? Do you get items from killing a beast?
I mean, you can collect its
Limbs.
Legs?
You can collect its limbs. Yeah, you can use its blood as an acid, I guess, if you like collect what remains of its blood.
I don't have any bottles with me. I got some holy water I could just chip out.
But yeah, with that, I think obviously we imagine that you guys will probably take a rest before you venture forth into the
yeah.
labyrinth and everything.
Maybe Dan won't. He
I
doesn't know
think,
what room he's in.
This is. We
we'll be wrapping this
Well, I
up
got
and leaving
no-
it here.
I have no. I think so. This is our rest point. We're going to take a 15-minute. Is it in the game?
Yeah, in game it's like a rest and everything. Were you guys? Were you happy with ending there?
Yes.
Or
Yeah. We'll go there and come back at a later date to continue.
Cool. I was gonna say that is like perfectly like halfway through the whole adventure, so
wow.
we can do this in one other session.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank
Good
you very
work,
much
guys.
for watching,
Thank
people.
you.
Do you guys have-
This was just a test.
A bit of fun as a little bit of a test for some.
Yeah, I want to finish it though.
Warm up
We're gonna-
D&D.
we're gonna come back and finish this.
Next time, I'm gonna try and set up a little thing here, like a map, and I've got 2 webcams to bring
Here.
it down. And I'll probably put it where the chat is if I can't get the chat like working. I want
Yeah.
to put the dice where the chat is. Doesn't matter. We'll work something out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure
Thank
it out.
you.
But yeah, thank you everyone for jumping in. I hope
Peter.
everyone looks forward to one more session of this and then some Cyberpunk. That one we can get very excited for. But yeah, with that, go and make sure to watch every episode of the podcast that's up over on YouTube. Every single episode, all of them. Go back
like
to
all of them.
the earliest
101.
one. No, so when are we expecting you just released the latest episode 101 with all the
Of
recent
Crit Path.
news and everything of Critical Path.
Yep.
And then in a fortnight's time, in a week's
weekly
time,
now.
we look forward to the big discussion where we discuss Game of the Year
When do the reviews go up?
The reviews will go up that following Wednesday.
Following Wednesday. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Every
But
Wednesday.
thank
No,
you,
second
everyone.
Wednesday.
Have a good one.
Thanks,
And
Brian.
I hope you guys had fun.
That was
Thank
cool.
you.
Thanks,
I liked
Braid DM.
Oh, there it is. All right. Bye, gang.